We can't do it. It's too much like being on time.
I don't have the power, Captain.
Did anyone screw up? Haven't
What?
screwed up yet.
Which means the screw up is invisible.
Oh, we'll find it later. Anyways, welcome to Shard Hunter session 139. Our Pathfinder 2 campaign. Are happening. Please let us know.
They made their way into the gnomish ruins, found out that there's evil, bad magic from another plane of existence floating in and causing bad things to happen, causing zombies and skeletons to be immortal, kind of. So now they got to figure out what to do because they're fairly certain there's a zombie dragon coming up ahead, and they're going to look up information about it with their resident sage immortal friend. Hibachi.
Hibachi.
No, I don't speak Bachi.
Ah. I think that's the first place we want to pick up then is to the Southern Kingdom.
You find no trouble making your way to the Southern Kingdom and getting into the library and finding the lady.
Everyone to get a car.
You see her looking at a book that looks like a children's book.
Know what it is? Always.
It's the equivalent of See Spot Run. Lots of cartoon pictures.
That's her version of TV.
So she's just sitting there flipping through the book.
Hey, Core, I don't typically do this library stuff. Is this normal? We just stand here until she says something to us, or?
Foolish.
Sorry, I was looking up something. Awesome Shay? Is that the...
I'm not looking at the map, so I can't tell you right this second.
Yes. It's the Awesome Shay is the capital city of Salazar.
Which is where we're heading, right?
Saladara.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead, just kind of like the door, just kind of give a little. Hello.
Yeah.
Interesting book you've got
And she
there.
looks at you. Were kids always stupid? I don't remember kids always being stupid.
I'm going through my head, kind of. I can't really have any reference for any of them that are not.
It's been too many years since I've even interacted with one, so I decided to see what they're reading. For the ones that are smart enough to read, this is ridiculous.
Pat her on the back. It's like. We apologize for barging in on you.
What do you want to ask about now?
Zombie dragon?
Zombie dragons. They're ugly, smell horrible, spew stinky, nasty stuff. Doesn't matter what kind of dragon they used to be, they now have a zombie breath attack that technically they're spitting out bits of their little rotting flesh, and it's just nasty, and they beat you with it. It's just horrid. But frankly, with y'all's capabilities, I don't think y'all'd have much of a trouble. I mean, you got a cleric with you. Zombie dragons will go down pretty quick against you guys.
Well, maybe you could answer us another question. Yeah, happened to be digging down into a place called
Langledrim.
Sure.
Gryffindor.
Glyphon. Or
Griffin? No.
Glyphon.
Glyphon.
Glypherin.
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 Yeah.
We were
Glypherin
just
door.
there like 10 minutes ago. We
It
apologize.
was like Nirvana and Harry Potter together.
Winky grew up there. He should have been the first one yelling it out. Yeah, so we're going down into the dungeons underneath Glypherin, and we came upon this. It seems like like the plane of what was negation was kind of seeping in this area. And there were the zombies.
The plane of negation? I've never even heard of that. You'll have to give me some information on it.
Well, Eve loves it. It's her fave.
She talks about it all the time.
It's full of negative energy.
Our May here,
And
she
It's
just
the plane
complained
of
about it.
negative energy.
It does block
Okay. That makes more sense. It's the opposite of good energy.
that one. That's the thing.
Yeah, if there was enough negative energy in an area, that would really mess things up. I'd be careful. Undead around that would be very dangerous.
So does that heighten the zombie dragon scenario?
Well, how much negative energy are we talking about? Have you fought anything down there?
We have. They regenerate. Ones we
I
should.
would think so. All right. First off, little basic necromancy lesson for everyone. Anytime something is reanimated into a necromantic form, it is done by taking a small amount of energy from the plane of negative energy and imbuing it into the body, and the magic is physically driving the body around at the will of the spellcaster. And that's just a little bit of negative energy. Technically speaking, if an undead went to the plane of negative energy, they would probably be more along the lines of the power level of a god than a being anymore.
So let's say we had an ancient lich from the Cayman Empire. Let me just throw a name out there of Capacus Amenbeer. Say
He was not very nice.
Let's say he'd been living in that area for the past, I don't know,
Since
1,000.
before the Kaminoans were kicked out of places.
Yeah, from what I remember, that was his fortress.
From what it seems like it still is.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me, although I'm surprised he wouldn't have passed on by now. Gotten bored and gone somewhere else.
Must
Usually
really like
liches, when they get to enough of an age, realize that there's nothing else they can learn from this realm and decide to go visit other realms and depart for other places to learn new powers.
Is that when they turn into the flaming skull head things?
That's what happens after their spirit is gone and their evil was so powerful it left that shadow of them behind.
Okay.
Usually the big clue is if they talk to you, they're still a lich, and if they don't talk to you, that's just their shadow.
I know that we're in the library. Before I forget, I want to see if I can find somebody. There's a couple of spells that I want to make sure that I can use. So, I don't know how you want to play that, Charles, but my thought would
Just
be that,
send me a private message with the names of them and I'll check.
I just didn't know if you wanted to RP it into something.
Well, that's what I say. Send me the names and then I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Gotcha.
But yeah, also, a lich that has been around that amount of energy, I'm assuming it's been there for a long time. Again, did you fight anything in there? You said they regenerated.
The zombies.
What did they look like?
We'll give a
Zombies.
description. There's the description of the regular ones, description of
She's like, okay, yeah, They've probably been with that energy on them for several centuries at this point. Then, uh, they've gotten so much energy that they regenerated their bodies to being healthy again, and that's a bad thing because if you can't outright kill it within a few seconds, it's just going to go back to full health again, and that applies to the Lich himself. I'm guessing the zombies you fought have been on the edge of the effect, or otherwise they probably would be basically unkillable even if you drop them real quick.
Would it be helpful to lure them to the edge, or maybe even out of the area, or are they just going to have that regeneration? They do.
They'll still have their boosted power levels, but their regeneration is an effect of the energy imbuing through them. Although, with that amount of energy, they probably aren't mindless anymore, actually. They probably still follow the commands of their Lich Master, but they themselves probably have enough intelligence to know not to leave the energy field.
We did have one that ran off screaming master. And then the dragon was able to talk as well, I believe.
The drag? What?
You heard speaking, and you don't know if it was the Lich or the dragon. You heard the dragon's roar.
That's
How do
true.
you know that, Oracle lady? Sorry.
That's what you remember.
I was just being stupid.
But yeah, your best bet is you're going to have to figure out where that energy is coming from and shut it down. Now, if memory serves me, that place was where they were doing research on the magic portals that y'all use. I believe it may even be one of the natural portal areas in our world. Have you heard about the natural portals?
I don't think so. Is it just a thin veil between?
Normally, but people have figured out how to stabilize them and rip them open. With the amount of energy you're talking about, my guess is there may have been a natural negative energy portal there, and someone built a device to stabilize and rip the portal open. And the energy is spewing directly into our world.
Let's say we have a way of getting into this plane, but it's leagues and. Do you have any way that we may be able to find other, like, find where other exits or where such a device might
I
be?
wouldn't recommend any living creature going into the plane of negative energy will soon become an undead.
So the solo mission for a car.
I think he could withstand that. Now, your best bet would be to find whatever device they're using to open that portal and destroy it.
Oh, so it'd probably be on our side, not on their side.
Correct. They can't open the portal from the other side. They have to open it from here. In fact, a few of the portals people have made devices that close them shut so that the other side can't accidentally come over.
You know, the mental image I had going in my brain for a second was the portal, like a contraption like holding the portal open like it's metal fingers holding open an eyelid.
That's a really cool idea, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Like a natural portal, like two trees just grew, and just as they grew, they just ripped open a portal, and the trees look like hands or something.
If we
Yeah, so I recommend trying to break the device because until you do, I don't think you could even actually do damage to the Lich, possibly even to the dragon. And it's going to interfere with your spellcasting for your priests.
is there a way to negate the negation for the divine?
You will need an empowered relic.
Got to cause a double negative.
You'll need to basically perform a specific ritual that sharpens a connection to the deity directly. You have to pick a deity, perform the ritual, and then create an item that will be empowered with some of the deity's power. So as long as you hold it, you'll still be able to connect to your deity like a beacon in a storm or a lighthouse.
So to get rid of the double negative positive, we gotta get a like baptize a holy relic.
Bad ties.
Basically, your best bet would be to take a item that is the holy symbol for one of your deities and perform the ritual upon it, and it will charge it up with positive energy from your deity and allow it to be attuned to their connection. It'd probably take you a day to perform the ritual, and probably need several of you to work on doing the ritual, maybe even get some other priests involved to go quicker. And basically, the idea being you're kind of wedging the door open towards your deity, but not so that the deity shouldn't get angry about it.
I'll go over to Eve. Like, got a plan for that one?
Yeah, I think I'll just go back home and get it figured out.
All right. You want us to help you? I'm not very. I mean, I'm getting closer to mine. Got some others. Or you just want to just go back? Oh, you're gonna go back home to the island.
Yeah.
That what you? Sorry, I was thinking home.
I mean, you guys can help if you want.
I mean,
I can't tell if that's I don't want your help or just being nice.
It's that she didn't think about us actually helping her.
Well, she does have access to an entire church of her faith.
Yeah, she was like, I don't think I need you.
I don't see
she
the
was being
value
mean.
you bring to the situation.
Or I'll just standing there. Go-y.
Yeah, I'll just be in the corner.
What's that do?
So that's
Can I
good.
touch that?
All right, so let's talk about. So we got that plan set. Destroying device. I imagine we're gonna have the old distraction team and the destruction team.
The old car jumps ahead of everybody and gets caught in a snare thing.
Distraction.
Yeah,
The
this
one
is
that
one
we
of the
totally
most deadly.
planned
Is that what they
ahead
call?
before.
Like, let's come out
And
with an
that
amazing
worked out
plan. This is the
wonderfully.
most deadliest scenario we've been in to date.
Hey, dragon, I'm over here.
All right. So sounds like a car wants to go with cover him in baby oil, and he'll wrestle the dragon. And
Whoa.
we'll,
Just send him out there.
Well, I think baby oil was
Cover the dragon in baby
go
oil
for it.
or a car? You never
Well,
mind.
you know,
both of them
that's
give
up
me
to a
bad
car
images.
if they both want to get oiled up.
I mean, if we rub the dragon in baby oil, that's like a lot of baby oil.
Are you fire resistant at all?
Can we get like a endless
Not if I'm covered
decanter
in
of
baby
baby
oil.
oil?
I just like the calm statement. Are you fire resistant at all?
But
Do
just
you ever
coat you in
smell like a
grease,
nectar?
and then no. My thought was if you're fire resistant, we coat you in grease. You go out there and start wrestling, and then we light you up.
No,
You
I
can
don't think I'm
grapple with
fire.
fire.
That does bring up the idea. I think we spoke about everyone getting some way of throwing a fireball or some objective spell. Try to burn
Do we
through
just want to
their...
do like an opening volley of just nothing but ranged attack?
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Do an artillery barrage in first, and then we send the Winky down the middle to break up and divide the troops. A car focus on the left flank, core on the right.
Well, if we
Provide
air
support.
if we split up, we end up fighting one thing at a time, or multiple things at a time. We need to be attacking.
So do we bottleneck them? Like, do we send a Winky in to go and like smack the dragon in the face and get him to run back to us?
It's smarter to get them one at a time.
Because you could like dimension door back, couldn't you? Could you like sneak up, smack him in the face, dimension door out?
That's not how it
I can
works.
dimension door twice. Once
But
with the
you
spell
get
and
the
once
concept
with the...
I'm working with, though, right?
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
know
only do it
how
once,
many.
and it has to be behind an enemy.
Okay.
Okay. So there's one enemy we could pull. You pop up behind somebody, smack them in the back of the head, and run out the room. Get them to follow you, and like know that as soon as you come through the door, there's gonna be a fireball going back across the doorway.
Do you have any kind of teleport or repertoire?
You get them in the woods. Other than that, like this is all ancient stone. I can't just meld into stone and pop up behind them.
We could plant a tree and then wait like 80 years for it to grow, then we can go attack.
I'm pretty sure I could make the tree grow. We just don't have. So I can move between. It's I think it's up to 100 yards as long as it's the same species of tree. So as long as it's the same species of tree spread out over 100 yards, I can
Do we
use
have
that
to
as like a
plant
network. So
several trees in a line. 100
Does it matter how
things apart.
small the thing is?
Just go
Need
buy
a-
a bunch of saplings.
I need to retcon the fact that I've been planting a tree every 100 yards for the last. Oh yeah.
Just take a potted tree and just start running, putting them everywhere.
Mhm.
Invent your own spell. Instant
Mhm.
tree, instant tree, instant tree.
Ask you guys, do we want to at all try to open communications and try to talk with? How evil was this guy? Or
He was Kimanoan. Kimanoans were classic for
You're
Didn't the
asking that when
librarian?
you're still in the library?
I was gonna say,
Yes.
didn't the librarian immediately like first thing say, "Yeah, this guy sucks," essentially?
centuries
Well,
ago he
did
did.
quit. He quit being a Kimanoan. He
Why?
retired.
you can just retire.
I mean,
He
if you
retired
guys
and let his
just...
grandson take over because he didn't care about any of the politics. He just wanted to do magical research.
So is Kaminoan a race or a empire or a? How did you say retire from being Kaminoan? I had
No.
assumed this whole time.
He was the second king of Kaminoa.
Okay, so he
And
just
he retired.
from.
He quit from being part of the empire and just became a magical researcher because he didn't care.
Gotcha. I
He
misunderstood.
didn't
what you're
care
saying.
about what the Kaminoans wanted or doing. He just wanted to research portals.
So I've kind of retired from being a dwarf to some extent. I mean, I don't really know what I am now. Some kind of mutt.
Well, you're still a dwarf, just only once a month.
You're just a dwarf with a bad case of puppy dog eyes.
Yep. Do I get like a bonus to like persuasion or anything like that with those?
You're not a cute puppy.
Oh.
You're a
But
pug.
sometimes there's dogs that are just so ugly that they're cute. I
You're
mean,
not
I don't
that
believe
either.
I'm just well, I guess it's good that I'm not just like absolutely hideous.
Yes.
All right.
It's not like people look at you and go, "Oh my god," and run in fear. And people also don't look at you and go, "Sorry, guys, but you're going to have to leave your pet outside."
Something strange about that thing.
Does he get a persuasion bonus when he puts on the pickle thing?
The jar lid, the mask. I wouldn't think so.
No. It'd more likely be a negative.
People are gonna be like, "What the heck is wrong with this guy?"
Roll
Pretty much
deception.
Yeah.
I can't see his face. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's thinking.
The only thing it does is people don't want to talk to me in the first place, so I don't get like random encounters.
But didn't want to talk to you in the first place.
How?
It was true. We saw it happen all the time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
See it.
So, what else do we need to learn about this guy before we go take him out? Or I mean, there any weaknesses of these zombie dragons that are any different than a regular dragon?
Holy.
Yeah, I would assume so. I've been studying a
Although,
little bit.
with the amount of negative energy flooding the area, I don't think the attack would work very well until you break the thing. Basically,
we-
Is it possible?
it'd be the equivalent of trying to shoot a water gun into an inferno.
It
The
just
fire is so
evaporates before
hot,
it
the
gets
water
in.
just evaporates.
Do you think we could sneak and destroy whatever is making them like
No, but
immortal?
you have the ability to teleport once a day. So does Core have the ability to teleport once a day.
Oh, I can also move through shadows now.
Yeah, so you can teleport twice a day.
Is there?
All you have to do is get within visual range, and you can be instantaneously next to it to beat on it with your admentium hammer.
Bombs. Do we have anything that makes go?
No. You can buy explosions, but they're just regular explosions. They're nothing special. Your best bet is something that is adamantium because it can cleave through whatever it is.
Let's take a step back with the explosions. Could we get a bunch of explosion potions or whatever it is, get the biggest bag of holding we can find, shove them all in there, and then just dump all of the explosions in the dragon's mouth?
In theory, yes, but it's not going to sit there while you try to do that.
What if we make a fake character and put all the stuff inside of it, and then just kind of like
What if?
mage hand it out there and like,
The
oh
Trojan
no! I've got ventriloquism. Somebody's got mage hand. We can make this work.
No.
Just let it eat it, and then explode. You know.
Being a zombie, it has no desire to eat.
What if it's a big fake brain?
Again, that's not the kind of zombie.
All right, fine.
Does
A for effort.
All right, so
Try to think outside the box.
I mean, yes, we can go with the teleport. Either me or Winky, whoever can see it first, take action.
could we teleport inside of its mouth and then put all the explosions there?
Yeah, because that'll be a lot of shadows in its mouth, and I can't do shadows, so
You have to. Do you have to see where you're teleporting to, or does it
Yes.
have like general idea?
No, he has to have visual eyes on where he's going.
All right, so
Basically, Nightcrawler rules.
have y'all heard of the Ant-Man solution?
No.
For one,
No.
he also can't teleport to any place that does not have room for him.
Well, I can cast Shrink.
Again,
That
there
doesn't-
wasn't room for him even when shrunk.
But then I can cancel concentration on Shrink.
That still doesn't change the fact that even a shrunk, there's not enough room to teleport into.
He doesn't have to teleport. He can just be shrunk,
Nate-
placed on outside, and crawl on in.
Nita, do you not know what happens if you try to
To
do
his
that?
nose. To his nose.
That's not gonna work.
What if we all shrank and all had like invisibility? But we were
Do
just
you
looking
wa-
for the device, not necessarily trying to get the. It was just a sneak. This is straight for the device type mission. Then we can go with full fireball. Then when it's dead and still, we can throw all the bags in its mouth.
So, what happens when a bag of holding explodes? Like, I know there's like stipulations on.
No,
What
they've
can and
retconned
can't.
that. Bags of holding
really?
rupture into the ethereal plane, getting
they
rid of all their
implode.
interior.
So they just implode. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a geological section to this library? Maybe we could find a volcano in that exact location.
Can
Well, I
we...
can just do impaling strike and hold it in place. If we want to, like, are we trying to immobilize? Are we trying to
Remember,
I-
the dragon is actually not even a threat once you get rid of the power source.
Yeah.
Can we put the dragon in a bag of holding?
No, it is way too large.
all right.
So to destroy
walls.
this power thing, right? Like, do we know what it's made of?
No, wait. I have one more thing. Can we
Okay.
use one of the cat bags to turn the dragon into a cat?
Just I could teleport onto its head. Just
Damn.
go.
And
That'd
close
be
the
a
bag
cat
on his
head.
head? No.
What if you
it only
cast shrink on the dragon? Then I
it has
can.
to be a willing participant.
Yeah, that's to be willing.
So someone has to charm it. So a car goes in and seduces the dragon,
We have
and
to
then
convince it it's
Yeah.
a good
convinces
idea.
it that it's worthwhile to shrink down so that it's more
All right.
the lifestyle will work out.
Cooking,
You know,
he's
it's how y'all
cooking.
can stay together. And then at that point, you're gonna like we're gonna have a wedding, and so you pretend it's a veil and you're fitting her for the veil, and you just like slip it over, cut, and you're done. I mean, I think it'll work perfectly. Flawless
And
logic.
frankly, at this point, I imagine Nita, Winky, and Core playing with action figures, trying to get this out.
Not on a table or anything. We're like fully like laying on the ground, just like.
Neetup has like over the time that we've been together just made these like little wooden action figures for everything we've come across. We just have this basket of minis.
I can
I'm actually
officiate
thinking they're
too.
all made of marzipan, and one of them's an acorn. Sorry, what were you saying, Eve?
That I can officiate their wedding.
Yeah, I mean, we got this in the bag. We're not even lying about what we're doing, so it's not deception. I think we got it. Winky, are you gonna be like the ring bearer, or you can play the gong or the drums? Or...
I'll get the doves.
You get the doves. You'll be the guy that releases the doves. Okay. Winky comes back with like 2 vultures. That's close as I could do. Sorry, you know.
It's just
Yeah,
rock.
works.
I come back with like
Yeah.
3 rocks.
2 rocks that look like doves.
No,
Alright.
hey, Rock, the bird.
Oh yeah.
that thing again.
I wonder if we could get a rock to be on our side, and then it can kill the dragon for us.
I mean, I think we'll be okay killing this dragon. I mean,
Yeah,
you did
so-
just smash those other ones.
Going back Kurt, to what you were saying earlier, what would be actually a good plan?
Yeah. What's
Uh,
our strat?
The walls. I think we could lay down enough walls that would try to keep them off of us. I don't really have any tangible walls, but I have some stuff I can throw out. I know Alice put out some walls. I don't know if you have ways, if we can make choke points or just, you know, ways for us to get said objects to.
So do we want to make like a path back and forth, like serpentine path that just forces them to funnel in, or
Can you cast more than one wall, or do you have to just
I mean,
cast it,
I've got
forget it,
a
or
couple
cast it,
different ways.
clean it?
The wall is a fire and forget.
Yeah. So I've got at least 3 casts of Wall of Stone, which is 120 foot long, 20 feet high, 5 feet wide. It can be shaped.
Can we go grab some life stones and just throw them at the dragon since it's undead? Will that kill it?
Different kinds of magic.
No.
Technically, it could bring it to life and make it even more powerful.
Actually, less because the negative energy wouldn't be doing anything anymore.
No, because the negative energies permeated its body, and it would still be
No.
in there.
It would make for a happier
Let's not do
marriage, though. Actually,
Mm-hmm. And socially acceptable. I mean, dragon marriage, okay. Necrophilic dragon marriage.
well, I
Not
mean,
so
Eve
much.
was willing to do the The
The wedding.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't have been
Hey,
dead when
it's
they got
not my
married.
marriage, so
See.
Right. So far, there's 3 of y'all who are earning negative experience today.
What?
Hey, we are coming up with good ideas.
Oh man,
okay?
wink your car in a dev. That's has some good ideas in there. The walls for terrain manipulation, the fireballs for actually taking care of teleportation to actually take out the.
I'm just waiting till you put up a wall, and now I can no longer get to whatever's doing the energy.
Well, I was trusting that Nadep would line that up.
Set
Yes,
it up
but
to where
at
we're
this
not
point,
blocked.
you don't even know what the area looks like, what the source of energy is.
Which is why we
Is there
have
only one
multiple
of them?
plans in place.
I
The
I
wedding's
have-
just
I have
phase
one
one.
suggestion. I have one suggestion.
Okay.
Before we go into any fight and before we aggro anybody in there, we have a car go invisible and scout out the area
I
to
like
see
that.
where everything is.
It's not bad.
Do these zombies have scent? I'm
They
sure the
stink.
dragon
I mean,
does.
geez, I could smell them when we walked in. Oh, you mean can they smell us?
Yes, can they identify my scent?
I didn't see a
I'm sure the
nose on
dragon
one of the
might be able to.
zombies, but oh,
I do
We
worry
could.
that the Lich is probably
see right
setting
through.
up a. Normally don't attack a wizard
No.
tower.
But I bet he can get out easy peasy. It's fine.
Okay.
And if he finds whatever's giving these guys regeneration, if he destroys it fast enough, he can kill them by himself.
Or like run, 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 run.
so you ready to go check it out, a car?
Yeah, I'm ready to go risk my life for you.
You guys don't want to
Asian
take some
plan
time and look
makers.
around the city?
I mean, we can.
Only been here. Rest up for the night. Make sure.
Yeah, probably should.
Can we get some breathing masks? And I mean, we got to give Eve some time. We can't just right now.
Wait, what?
Operations.
But what?
She's got to go back to her home.
She's gonna make her relic. Did you not listen to the beginning
relic,
of this?
not the wedding.
Wait, there's a wedding?
I will
What did
also pick up
miss?
some flowers while I'm there.
Thank you.
Patala, did you miss the whole plan?
There's a
And
plan?
apparently, I'm getting married to a dragon.
I'm gonna be honest. When the plan started to sound like not a plan, I did quit listening.
There were, I think, 4 plans.
Right. When the plan turned into 2 plans, I quit listening.
You missed out on the best ones then. Sorry, man. We could have used your help.
Well, I'm actually planning. I'm over here the whole time y'all got into this. I've been sitting over there, like looking over my weapon, shaping it into different weapons, and going, "Can I use this? Maybe I could use this one.
Random stuff.
Maybe I can figure out this one." Because like the whole time, I was frustrated because the slashing. I need to be able to do slashing. My dagger can versatile do it, but I'm trying to figure out what I can use with my main weapon.
You can't
Because the
do a
rapier,
short sword.
I can do a short sword, but a short sword's kind of boring. Like I kept turning it into look, short sword, boring.
I pull mine out.
Rapier,
Mine looks
beautiful.
cool.
No, it doesn't. Mine looks.
Is there like a dual blade that you spin around?
I don't
Like
know.
it does slashing or something?
Problem is I've only trained with certain weapons, and so I've got to fit that within that. I mean, I could probably try and learn how to do a different weapon, but I honestly
do you know
think
how to
the
use a
short
knife?
sword is one of the only that I could use that way. I mean, the dagger works, and it worked in the fight, but short sword, I feel like I can get a little more hit on him and get that slicing at the same time.
Did we figure out runes that did work? Lightning good? I think fire was good.
Almost everything was good. The only thing that
I don't know
didn't,
what you're talking about.
like holy worked, but it didn't do extra, which it normally would. But if you did a spell, if you succeeded on doing a spell, it did extra. That did holy. That was interesting because, well, because.
That's
But I
because
think
there
that
some
the
way I can make-
negative energy is somehow making the weapons runes not work as well as they normally would.
I don't know what you said in there, but it sparked my brain to look into more for
Photos.
Aiden. Came into
Who's
fortresses and where a device like this might be set.
Just based
Oh
off
yeah,
the
A
architecture.
car, were you
Yeah.
able to sense a direction or a pull call? Or did anybody, Eve, were you able to sense a...
Just bad vibes. That's all I felt. Just bad
It-
vibes.
it
the
was a
walls had
con-
death energy all in them, so it was just
Well,
the whole area.
can we maybe deduce, like, the further we went in, or the harder it was to kill him, or
We went into
or
one room.
two?
We went into one room.
we went
fought
into
some that
one
were-
and we let the others from another room come to us. We only went into one room
Oh,
because he opened the door. Like I saw it happen. He opened the door and then he just got hit in the face.
that's right.
It's like immediate.
So we've only fought
Actually,
two types, really. We fought workers and then we fought soldiers, essentially.
Knights.
That's what a soldier is.
Knight to the dead table.
Knights or soldiers.
Soldier knights.
Soldier knights.
They had armor, like very, very, very knightly armor. So they're knights. Okay.
Wait till we find some days.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
A walker walker.
Pretty
But
sure
I
that-
can remember. I can tell you that the knights were definitely stronger. For sure.
Wow.
Wow.
But would that be something? I don't know, like I said, we have this one room. But is there any way for us to lay out, or is it just a...
I mean, we've been in. Did that look similar to any other Kiminoan place we've been in, or is there a book here? Is that what you're
It
talking
looks
about?
more
Like a
like
book
an
of-
ancient dwelling.
Okay.
So Kiminoan is out. It's ancient, like
He just
not
took up resident.
Kiminoan. We made up this, and it's like the ancient ones. Wasn't the underground thing an ancient area, or was that Kiminoan?
The dwarven?
No, where
Under the
Kyrus
tree.
and Irritane live
It,
now.
it was ancients, but it was ancients that was ended up being taken over by the Kimonons.
Yeah. So, but did the layout? I know we went in one room. We looked in two rooms. Did it seem similar
The
to
layout
that?
is more like that, but each one is built purposefully on site.
I mean, I'm gonna think that it's so we honestly, it looks to me like you go to the left door, you'll circle around all the way around to that other thing. You go through the center door, you're gonna move to the center. Center gets us to device the quickest. Now we could go. Well, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think even if we were to go to the left and then circle around all the way to the backside and come in, you're still going the same distance from in the center. Now the other thing we could do though is open door where they're, stuck doing whatever they were doing forever, make a bit of noise or throw a rock at them, Maybe just throw a rock at one of them. Maybe one of them comes through the door. We take it out. Take the next one out. Take the next one out. Take the next one out. Then go through that door. Or, whatever. Because did we even check the left door? I don't think we even checked the left door.
So it'd be more of a bully type approach versus a stealth approach.
I mean, I feel like there's... Did they seem active after we were leaving when everything kind of got crazy? Or are they still stuck in that loop? That would be a question.
Well, we
that
know
needs
one
to
of
get
them had the sense to try to go get reinforcement.
Well, was it them in that room, or was it somebody further on?
Y'all
somebody
never
that-
experienced anything to do with the ones in the side room yet. After the fighting, they didn't come out during the noise of y'all's combat, or when y'all
And-
left.
And we didn't hear anything from that room, right? They weren't the ones talking.
Correct.
Maybe they're just going to be stuck in their loop.
We got to be careful about tiring ourselves out too much before bigger fight, harder fights.
Well, we all, and my
Hey,
concern
we
is
could
that
try to clear out some, leave, take some rest, come back, take out some more, leave, take some rest.
right, because I doubt they're just,
You
inexhaustibly
just have to like really make
replenishing
sure
them.
they're
Decapitation.
and take the heads with it.
Gotta keep them decapitated.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Little by little, work our way to the. Come across an opportunity where we can stealth. That might be helpful. But I have a feeling we're going to have to fight through. It seems to be guarded well. We've literally been in one room, and then there was something in the next area, which was like. How did you say it, Charles? It was like a an onslaught or whatever. It's like a little protective walkway type thing.
Say that again.
Like the door
Wall?
that Wiki went to open up, like there was supposedly like battlements or whatever that they could attack
Marching.
from.
Traps?
Ballistas?
Not the traps, but like it was just like there was no doors or anything. It was just
Archers?
why do
Like
you just-
archer places? I'm so confused. What are you saying?
of like a big wall, but it's got shoot down points and like there's one way in, one way out.
The arrow slits.
Yeah.
That's in the first room you came into.
Yeah, we were standing in that room the whole time.
Yeah, I just didn't remember. I can't remember if you said anything about the next area or if we got a good look at
No.
it or anything like that.
He saw the people, and that's all he paid attention to.
Okay.
Not that easy when
'Cause
you get 3
basically
seconds and then you get an.
My knowledge of fortresses and things like that, there's several like basically gate areas that are used to funnel enemies in and keep them trapped for, defense. But I can't remember if you had actually said something or not.
Alright,
So-
I think we got some good ways for and
Get
discuss
some
more
rest
as
and do it in
we
the morning.
come upon the different situations.
Definitely gonna all fall apart as soon as we get there, so
Ah.
it's cool.
I'd like to, I know Hayden was Bill's. That first one I sent you, I was trying.
They're all on your list.
Oh, you already haven't looked. Sure.
So, to Eve's Island.
Guess that would be the next spot, right? We're all going.
I do want to talk to the librarian while not to go through. Knowing that this guy was a researcher, I just want to talk with the librarian on books might find ways to preserve them, spells, preservation. I want to go try to shopping for them, kind of have them in the back pocket.
As you're working on that, my blade suddenly forms into one of Akar's kukris, and I get a smile on my face.
Is it because of a
Dragon
car, or
jealous?
is it?
I think I found my slashing weapon.
Yeah, so was here all along.
It was part of me all along.
It's the slashing / chopping. So a lot of choppage.
Oh, I just noticed all those other weapons we put on you, Atala, they're gone.
What? They weren't before.
You only have one of each. I did have all of them in there.
Hold on.
All the different variants of each one.
I've got them in my container. The ones that you're seeing in weapons and shields.
Oh, okay. I see. You moved
Yeah.
them. Okay.
Yeah, there was so many up there.
Yeah,
So what I try to do
understandable.
is, yeah, try to have what I'm actually using up there.
Yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
That's
no,
why
the
when you
things disappeared on your sheet.
that's why when you said it, I was like, I hope he's wrong, because I know what I did. But if he's right, crap.
Okay. So y'all head to the island now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. By dinner time, they've gotten the ritual started. And it'll be finished the next day.
Of like the Enchantress from Suicide Squad.
There's no magic in the world that looks like that, thankfully.
Oh, come on.
Because that was dumb.
Didn't like the
Bollywood
Not
dance
unless
routine.
you're in a wacky inflatable arm guy.
this is godly ritual. Like
Sorry, I'm getting a lot of typing.
Sorry, ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. Okay. See if anything happens this day. Okay. Your night passes uneventful. Your day passes uneventfully, and your night passes uneventfully as well. The next morning after breakfast, the ritual has completed, and Eve's got a miniature holy symbol for her deity, like a necklace, that is currently glowing with an immense amount of energy. And while you're wearing it, Eve, you can feel the connection to your deity being a little bit stronger. And it will last for about 24 hours. Did you hear any of that? Because I didn't realize you didn't have your headphones in.
I can still hear without them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
As you put your headphones in, I was like, and she didn't hear a thing I said.
Yeah, it disconnects so it still plays out some. So.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get a move on then.
Back to the dragons. Dragon.
Dragon.
Okay.
Bees.
You make it back to Glyphrin, and you notice the soldiers that are on the ground have been bloodied, and a few of them have been taken down because they had that army of soldiers guarding the doorway.
Guess we'll go talk with them. Did they try to break out?
Yeah, the door opened and a couple people were grabbed and taken in.
Mervo is sharing all kinds of moments.
What does their setup look like? Are they just standing there with weapons, or have they like built barricades? 'Cause
They now have barricades. They didn't previously.
I was about to rip into them, not having barricades.
They didn't when they first went in there because the door had never opened before. They were standing around in case while the door was open and we went in and something escaped past us.
We're fueled up for the night. We're rested.
Yeah, make sure everyone sleeps for the night. Need to sleep for the night.
Yay.
To make sure he gets his health back.
Yes, please. And my spells.
You gotta click it.
Oh, yeah. Do.
Come on, man. You gotta do something. Jeez.
Work. Thank you.
Alright. Everyone's at full power. The gateway into it is ready to be opened.
So we're going with the car sneak in, take a look.
Get ready to you have like a hydraulic push something to basically try to come out as we.
I mean,
Me?
I can just create a block of wall. Like, what do we want to do if that's
You
the case?
come up with an option. Just something.
Now,
You just
remember,
wanna-
you're first coming into that open chamber.
Okay.
You're not going into where the dragon is yet because y'all haven't found it.
Well,
Hmm.
I was more of like the way you said it earlier. It was like, what if there's just like a mob on the other side waiting for us to?
Let the whole thing spill through.
Well, they could, but they've already opened the door themselves and come out and went back in again. So they have the ability to open the door.
There we go.
We'll take this one step at a time. Just watch a car go looky first.
So I'm assuming first Needip opens the door
There was a car that was up.
because a car can't open the door.
Oh, that's right, 'cause it's keyed.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd have to open the door, or I'll unlock the door and
Yes.
start opening it.
Because it's a magical door that when you unlock it, the door simply goes away.
Hmm.
All right, so now the door's open and everyone. So you're saying a car's going in first?
Yes.
I would think
All
that
right.
would be the best.
Are you claiming invisibility? Might want to state it.
I'm invisibility.
He is invisibility.
I am the meaning of the word.
Okay. So what do you do, a car? The room appears to be empty and the floor has been cleaned. There's no
Interesting.
frost, there's no nothing, it's just clean stone floor.
Okay. Well, now we can't see footprints. I guess. Is the door that, or we shut the other door back?
All
right?
three doors are currently closed.
Okay.
The arrow slots have been cleaned of the debris that was in them.
Do they appear to have replaced the traps in them?
You don't know.
Want to check for traps on the floor.
Okay.
See if they fixed them.
Detect any physical traps anywhere in the room.
Yep. I'm gonna move up to the door that we tried to open up previously and have a listen.
As you approach the door, you start hearing mooing sounds.
Like an actual cow or like somebody making a cow noise?
You hear the noises of
Okay.
and in the distance, that loud voice you heard the other day, you start hearing it laughing. The one that you hear in your mind.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna whisper back to the group. It's like, I think he turned them all into cows. I'm gonna try to open up this door.
And
Just so I
everyone
can
heard
peek.
the mooing sound. It wasn't unique to a car. Everyone heard the mooing as soon as he started walking through the room.
He knows we're here.
Yeah, Core, you're fairly certain that was an alarm spell that someone modified to make funny noises.
We do that?
Well, setting
Did
it
that
off,
looks at
we did that.
Winky and goes, "Sure," and starts mooing.
Yeah, Core's makes an alarm bell ringing sound when it goes off.
Well, that's not working.
Stealth
Come
is
out
out
of
the window.
invisible. Come out of invisibility. It's like, all right. Told you the plan was gonna fall apart. What's the next plan? Man, I would have.
Said you didn't.
He hasn't made a specific perception check to look through them, though.
Why'd you go?
I will do that now. Before
Press
I come
his
into
face right up to the spot to look.
There's a guy with a bow. See that down? From what you can tell, they've plated over them so that you can't see through them.
Well, they might be able to remove that, but they can't shoot through currently.
So do you continue approaching the door?
Yes.
All right.
I want to try to crack it. See if I get bopped in the face like Winky.
This time it's locked.
I'm moving up behind a car.
Is it the same door that I went through? I tried to go through?
This
The
one,
door you went through last time,
yeah.
Isn't there a trap there?
it's now locked.
Yeah, but why did he try to open it when knowing there's a trap there?
Because he didn't think.
I forgot.
We never tried
It's
the
been a
other door.
long
We
couple
tried that
days,
one.
man.
There's a door to the right that has a barracks and an unknown door to the left.
We'll go to the left.
Make friends.
Okay. The door looks like an ordinary door.
Oh, thank God.
It's not a mimic.
Is it
Haven't
unlocked?
verified that yet.
You just said it looks like. You're right.
Is it unlocked?
It is locked.
Can I hear anything on the other side?
You hear multiple sounds of things moving around.
Is the door to the barracks unlocked?
Door's locked as well.
It just lock every single door.
Who'd have thunk it?
Ah. Alright, pick a door, unlock it.
We want to go forward, or we want to go to the left or right?
Let's not go to the right.
Yeah, you already know what's in there, supposedly.
Can I? Okay, I assume we're actually going to go through the middle. What I would like to do is set up a rig on the either outside door so that those cannot be unlocked and where they can't come through it. But I want to set it up where if we're on the other side of that, I know how to undo it to let us out.
I like that. It seemed reasonable.
That would require things purchased ahead of time, I would think.
Now, you can just permanently lock it, and I can break the door when we get to it.
Or we could form
That
That's
is an
true.
option.
That's true.
we could just form
Okay,
a
Winky,
slab of
that's
stone.
what I'm gonna do. I want to bar the doors so they can't. If they were to unlock it, they can't get through them.
Okay.
Yeah, Winky's hammer sense hasn't gone off in a while. I'm sure the hammer's itching for door
Right.
splinters.
The easiest way for you to do that is there's enough debris in the room to find a shaped piece of ancient stone and ram it underneath the edge of the door so that it basically can't be opened without breaking the stone, and you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do that to the left and right doors.
Okay. You have sealed those doors from this direction. Thankfully, the hinges are on this side, so
And due to Winky's brilliant memory, I'm going to check for traps on this door.
there is definitely a trap.
I want to attempt to disarm said trap. And that's not going to go well.
It blows up.
Make a reflex save. Car?
Yay!
Trap summons
reflex.
the dragon. Oof.
You successfully roll backwards out of the way. Make a reflex save, Akar.
Did he sprain his ankle or something?
Oh, dang. I could have turned on wary disarmament, too. Reflex. What were you saying? Sorry.
Make another reflex save, Akar. You rolled backwards out of the way. When you rolled out of the way, you barely missed the floor underneath you disappearing and barely rolled to the side of it. You made a trap so that when you avoided the first trap, you got into the second one.
That was exciting.
You just stand there and take the first shot.
All right, I'm stepping up to take a look at that door myself. See if I can disable the trap.
All right.
Do you want a rope? Just in case.
Nah, I'm good.
Confident.
And you did not set the trap off, but you did not undo it.
Why are you guys here?
Oh, you want to give it a shot, bud?
I can get the door open without having to do the trap thing.
Just give me a second here. Gosh.
But we don't want to destroy the door in case we need it.
Did that one more to it.
Same result.
Ah.
Winky, I'm starting to like your idea a little bit more every few seconds.
That time, you disarm the trap.
Oh, thank God.
I actually had it disarmed since the first one. I just wanted to make you sweat.
Now the door is still locked.
Don't
All
start
right.
breaking your pants.
You're breaking my pants?
Pins. Yeah.
All right, you managed to unlock it, but you realize that lock is an incredibly high quality lock.
Can we steal it?
Try and
No.
disassemble it. Take it with us.
In the past, I've accidentally disassembled them because I unlocked it so well.
We'll just accidentally do it this time too.
Yeah,
Guys,
I've
don't-
accidentally
guys.
disassembled locks too.
I think yours is more intentional than an accident.
That's
but-
a little bit more intentional disassembly of the lock.
You have a smell of open.
It just helps you. It doesn't unlock it.
And it can't
What
be
if-
locked if it's broken.
Oh.
It only helps you by like 1 point. Not that it's bad, but like, you know.
Yeah.
I just rolled low. I mean, I just had the wrong tool, and when I figured that out, I got it.
Wrong
No, wait,
tool
that's
for
not
life
it.
check.
I had it unlocked the whole
Whole time. Yeah.
I opened the door.
Why are you?
Can I do a perception check on whether Hatala is lying or not?
No, you can't. You're gonna open the door.
Just walks in.
We all know she's lying. She didn't even try to hide it.
Would rather face imminent death than admit to fall. Sounds about right for Hitala.
Everybody starts to. Did she really unlock it? I'm just like, I just open the door and walk through. They still all jump on me and attack from the other side.
You open the door, and that room is empty, but there now are improvised armor stands, like armor emplacements where you could hide behind in a half moon shape pointing at the door.
Oh.
Can we just turn them around so they're facing the door on the other side?
Huh?
Or is there only one door in this room? Like, is there a door on the other side of this room?
Make a reflex save, Atala.
Tala jumps back, accidentally falls into the pit.
You get to find a poop knife.
All right. You manage to dodge to the side on this side of the door as a ballista bolt goes through the area you were just in and embeds in the wall next to everyone else.
Oh, cool.
Boom.
Watch out, guys! They want us dead.
Oh, what?
And you notice each
What
of
a
those
coincidence.
What gave you that idea?
Each of those armor things you saw are actually the shields on front of a mounted ballista. There's about 12 of them
What?
pointing at the door.
Need a fireball.
No.
How did you trigger it?
I don't know.
Can we like blow some dust in there to see if there's red lasers?
A car, make a reflex save. All right. You manage to successfully dodge out of the way as another ballista bolt comes from another one and goes into the room.
Ballista.
I wasn't even moving. I think there's somebody behind those.
Core, make a reflex save.
Oh. While he's doing that, is there a way while everybody's getting shot at that I can run towards the ballista and jumps over it?
You can try.
Okay.
Okay, Core, you take only half damage.
Who uses ballistas inside?
These guys.
That's irresponsible.
You should try and bat one back at him. You just time it just
Hitala
right.
hit core.
Wait,
That's
what?
what I was selected.
How did I do that?
So you take half damage, Core.
Of
Half
that?
of 21.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Return
Core.
to Sender.
Oh, I didn't do that. Okay.
No,
he
just-
had
just
you
like-
selected.
I was like, what did I do?
I like to think.
So, do I have a clear view into this room, or are there just people standing in the doorway?
They're standing to the side of the doorway because they dodged the attacks that came in.
I'd like to cast Fireball in the direction that the ballista bolts are coming from. Just
Okay.
as, like, do you want me to roll whether or not I can see them, or...
Make a perception check to target a good spot.
Okay.
I back up.
There's gonna be an
Okay.
18 for a second
Think
there.
You've got a target that's somewhere in the middle of the room.
Okay, well, I'll cast that then.
All right. The fireball goes off.
There you go. Everybody gets a reflex save.
No,
No?
metal
Nobody...
shields don't take damage from fireballs.
So only our party members get a reflex save, don't they?
He did it far enough away.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was far enough away that he hit several of them, but they're not living creatures. They're buildings, effectively.
They go
Okay.
off? Got
I'm-
hit?
Nita, make a reflex save now.
Oh!
Get out from in front of the door.
Need it takes full damage.
Are we allowed to move?
Yes.
Oh, then I would like to move.
Okay.
I want to.
Step out of the way with E.
I want to run straight towards the
Kinda-
ballista, and then jump over it.
There's only 12 of them.
I'm tiny and fast. Okay.
Okay.
He
reminded
comes
you there's
charging
12.
into the room and jumps over one of the little metal barricades. And when he does, he lands on the other side, and it's a fake ballista. It's
Can I-
literally just a giant arrow shoved through a slot and some barrels that it's sitting on top of.
Can I go see which one's the
From
real
where
one that's
you
shooting
are?
at us?
From where you are, you can see 4 more that have already fired, and they're just sitting there with no person at them.
Is there any real ones?
All of them have already fired.
All of them already?
Yeah,
All
they're
the
already out of
room.
ammo.
I want to investigate.
You know, Winky's coming in there and is now just wandering around.
Going to go to where Winky is.
Okay. You can see they set up 12 total embankments, but only 4 of them had ballistas.
Well, that's
The rest
stupid.
of them were just an arrow pointing to a slot on top of barrels.
How big are the arrows?
Full ballista bear arrows.
Hey, you should try using these.
I don't think my bow can shoot that thing.
Yeah, basically they're like 8 feet long and like 6 inches across.
It's like
Can-
shooting a spear.
Can I throw it like a spear?
Like a javelin.
You could use it as a heavy javelin, yes, but it wouldn't do the same damage a ballista did.
Oh.
But what if he put it on the ground and smacked the end of it with his hammer like a golf swing?
He would destroy it.
It wouldn't just like take off.
No,
What
because
if-
it's not made of adamantium.
What
But
if
if
I
we
jumped
did
as high
make
as
one
I
out of
could?
adamantium.
Shh. I'm trying,
Or put
I'm
an
trying to
adamantine
game
cap on
process.
one end.
What if
Sorry.
I jumped as high as I could
Mm-hmm.
and then dropped them on top of an enemy?
Well, unfortunately, you can't drop to space so that they reach terminal velocity and destroy anything in front of them.
Okay.
I just say we
How far
turn the
can
one we take the one that's furthest in the back and take it with us.
Well, I mean, if anything, can they be turned around? Like,
Yes,
Need to
basically
set-
you can maneuver these things around the regular ballista, and you now have 8 extra ammo for them.
Corey, you're pretty strong, right? Could you like wear the ballista on your back and like
No.
lean
Carry-
down forward and
he
like,
carried an entire oven one time.
This
Yeah.
thing's like the size of a wagon, though.
Can
Yeah,
I?
it's a small vehicle.
could we shrink it?
The ballista boat won't work then.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. We'll shrink all of it. It'd just
And
be a
then we'll have
heavy,
a
heavy
crossbow.
crossbow.
Can we
Heavy,
put
heavy
one-
crossbow.
Can we put one on midnight?
You shrink it,
No.
you shoot it, and then turn off shrink, and then the ammo just goes. boom. What
Or-
enough force?
Or you shrink it and you fire it, and as it's traveling, as it's small, then you make it big, and it has the velocity of the small thing with larger mass, and therefore does a massive impact.
There's the
Oh.
back shooting what the enemies are thinking. They attacked us, and then we're just standing here
We're
talking about the
standing-
weapons they attacked us with.
Yeah, but this is
Hypothetical
we've become, the problem is we've become so cynical
Which-
and it's like it doesn't. It's like they're like we're trying to kill them, and they're discussing our bullet. What is happening right now? Why can't we?
we know
just-
we're gonna
that-
kill them.
That was to be a threat. That was supposed to make them scared, and now they're just talking about the ballista in some crazy way. What's going on here? Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
we're.
trying to put it on the other guy's back?
Like, oh no, I think you could carry it.
These guys are crazy. I'm giving up.
So we're gonna take we're gonna take this ballista with us. At least one of them.
No, we just need to turn them around and face them
The
towards
tree.
this door.
You think?
So
you
when
think
we run through here,
Pull them on the other side of the door, and then shoot them
then
with
we
their own
shoot them
ballistas.
with their own ballistas.
All right,
would it be
Uh,
better than
I'll
us
start-
just
I'll-
attacking them?
I'll start turning them around and loading them up.
What if we put them in like stair stack like one over each other, like pointing straight through the doorway.
You don't have any material to stack them on.
I could use stone and create platforms.
You can't create platforms because you can't manipulate ancient stone.
Hmm.
We can go
This
get
is
stone
true.
from outside.
And bring it back in.
Look, y'all, Eve only has 24 hours till we got to do a whole nother ritual again. So
Oh yeah, sorry. Let's go.
Oh,
All right, turn them around and load them up.
Yep, we flip them
What?
all
Straight
around.
to the doorway.
Do we want to leave one person here so that they're ready to start firing?
no.
Okay.
We can leave. No,
Oh yeah, I'll stay back.
declare.
Man,
Real, she's just sitting here.
she's
She's like,
always got her
they've
back.
been gone for a long time.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go back home and do that ritual again. Find some more suckers to take with me on travels. We'll beat this quest one day.
All right, now that you've turned them around, there is another doorway directly across from the original doorway that y'all came in from. It goes deeper in, and this one has a iron portcullis in front of it.
I don't know what that is.
It's like
But you've lifted one before.
Those little slotted gate things you see in castles.
I don't know what it is.
that's what a portcullis is.
But I saw you lift one before.
I'm.
Winky knows what it is. Eli
I know.
does
I'm.
not
I'm
know what it
that's
is.
what funny is. So fun.
Basically, just metal bars covering a door.
Okay, I ripped the bars off.
Make a strength check
I mean,
or an athletics check for you.
Hey, maybe Hatala can show him with some engineering skill where exactly to pry with his hammer to pop it open.
I can just imagine though, like every time Winky does anything that's a big feat of strength, that as he does it, he turns green, like the Hulk. But he doesn't grow at all. It's just
You can change color.
yeah,
Completely not intentional. Just
just happens
Alright.
to change green.
Winky strains and groans and struggles, and the bars don't move at all.
How's that working out for you, Winky?
This is rigged.
hey, usually these things have like a counterweight or something like that. Hatala, can you tell where that is?
Well, usually it'd be on the other side of the wall.
Pizza.
Can I tell what kind of metal this is?
It looks like ordinary iron, but you can feel that there's some energy in it from something else.
Need it. You're the energy dude. Can you feel what energy's in here?
Sure, I'll take a look. How would you like me to take a look, sir?
Just make a one of your creation checks for now.
Okay.
Just sit on it and see what you feel.
Well, I'm gonna
Why?
do death because that's what other things here have been.
You're not sure what, but you are definitely sure it's the metal equivalent of ancient stone.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
gotta be
ancient
kidding
metal.
me.
It's ancient iron, although it does have a slight warm to the touch feeling, and everything in here's got frost on it.
Interesting. Hey, Core, you want to see if you can just straight up melt this stuff? We only need a hole big enough for us to get through and to shoot the ballistas through.
Try to use my creation power.
Just use your finger as like an arc welder and just.
Shh.
Now, of course, fingers a lightsaber. Okay.
No, it's a blowtorch.
It's an arc welder.
No, it's a fire titan hand.
Yes.
It's a core welder.
Can he just karate chop the bars and just?
You gonna make your creation check?
Depends on the roll, buddy. Depends on the roll.
Not bad.
Okay, you reach out and start trying to manipulate them, and your hand goes full fire titan, and you can feel the energy flowing out of the bars and into your hand.
Like this, I'm just gonna bond. All.
Okay.
Ooh, and then I can rust it.
As you're holding on to it, the whole area of bars starts to sag. And they all start glowing orange. And they're now glowing white hot. And now they're starting to run like a liquid.
Yo, Core can make glow sticks.
And do we?
Don't play with those glow sticks.
Do we have? Oh, gosh, we quicken it up, make some kind of like ingot molds on the ground so we can capture this roll for
He
Winky.
can't manipulate the stone.
Ah, you sucking it up. Why don't you bring stone with you?
Well, we
Wait,
could just
wait,
we could
wait,
just
wait.
All of it just splatters to the ground, and it's like melted candle wax all over the floor that's made of iron.
All right, but we're coming back for it, guys.
Winky's got his little travel forge.
Can we like
Can I get like a
fold
bucket
it?
or something?
We
The
can't
bucket
work
wouldn't
it.
be as strong as the material you're putting in it.
Yeah, it would melt. Best option
I
at
just
this
hold it
point
in
would
my
be an
hands?
ancient stone
So the
vessel.
portcullis is now gone.
Can I
and
put
there's
it in a
now
bag of
double door
holding?
there.
All right, well, we need to quench this before we walk over it. This is gonna be bad.
It's not hot to the touch at all.
Oh, okay.
Quick, pee on it.
He
Just in
really
case.
did just make glow
Car,
sticks.
we don't. I got it all, Car. You don't. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Just
Akar
dull
says what
black
and
iron.
turns around.
It's just dull black soot-covered iron now.
Oh, it looks like my armor.
Can I make a like some kind of recall knowledge check to see if I can figure out what that process was, like a reverse engineer, how to create that in?
Just roll a d20.
Ooh.
Your best guess is it had fire energy throughout it, and when you activated your Titan powers, you started manipulating that fire energy, and you basically ripped the fire energy out of it, which exuded all of the heat into it, melting it instantly. But once the fire energy was gone, it cooled back down to normal.
Is this very similar to the sword?
No, it's similar to what happens when the something fails in that room.
Okay.
I wonder if someone
I'll
with
have to.
full,
Go ahead, Winky.
I wonder if someone with full control of creation power could manipulate the creation power in someone else.
Well, that's
Maybe.
terrifying. Watch out, Nita. You got them all.
I've already had the concept of water elemental control in people. You know, good old blood bending. So
Yeah.
I'll make a note to talk with Aratane about it.
Okay. There's now a doorway there now.
somebody want to check it for traps, seeing as though that's been the thing.
Sure, I'll check it. Oh, I think Atala's checking it. She snuck up on me.
All right, Hatala, you can sense that there's a trap there, but something about the trap seems weird.
A car.
Yeah,
Something seems weird about this one. Can you look at it?
yeah, I'll
Like
take a
right,
look.
right around here seems
Right,
weird.
yeah, right there. Okay, yeah, I'll look right there.
You know there's a trap there, but it feels even weird to you.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that is weird.
It's like there's something wrong with the trap, but you don't know what.
Maybe they put it in backwards. Akar,
Well-
you have a drinking problem, man?
Nope. I got a hole in my mouth, apparently.
Forgot where your mouth was.
Yeah.
He rolled a fumble on that drink check.
Ah, yes.
Fumbled.
I'm
No, I was looking up and I was like
That's why I only have a sippy cup.
I started tipping before I put my mouth on it.
I'm gonna
Alright,
try to disable it anyway.
Make a check. You disable the trap, and you do everything exactly as you're supposed to, and right as it clicks disabled, you hear it go off. And a doorway opens above you, and a piece of paper falls out.
Grab the paper.
It says bang. And then a fireball comes down to the same hole.
It's something written in Kiminoan.
Or
Yes.
I have paper for you
Ooh,
Somebody's
I'll
trying
go
to
prancing
communicate with
over.
you.
with tattoos on it.
Pass it,
Yeah.
pass some notes in English class.
Try to decipher what's on it.
All right. It says, "Remember, place boulder here."
Guys, it says remember place boulder here.
Oh, do you think it was they were supposed to remember that?
Yes, this was a note for the person that.
I guess I forgot the boulder.
Is there a boulder in this room?
Who's the boulder?
I would like to
But the
save
slot
the
that it
paper.
fell out of was big enough to hold a boulder. Your guess
That's-
is when the trap went off, it was supposed to drop a boulder, and the reason it felt weird is it didn't have the weight of a boulder pressing down on the mechanism.
Sounds right.
That's funny.
That was good.
Why did they put the note inside of the trap?
It was a note for themselves not to forget the boulder.
When you examine the trap mechanism, you can tell it was brand new and has just been made.
Does it look like hastily made?
Yep.
Okay. So they are worried.
Someone made it overnight.
Go show them how worried they should really be.
You think they're still looking for the boulder? Should we help them?
Should we load it with a boulder? So when they come back to put the boulder in it, it drops on top of them?
Well, that's why I was
I like
looking
this.
for one. I thought we could finish the task for them.
I like it.
All right, is the door locked?
Yes.
We just knock on the door and see if they open it after we put the boulder
We knock on the door. Boulder delivery.
in. No, we just write it on the note. Got you a boulder.
You did
Put it
not
under the
unlock
door.
the door. It resisted your lock-pick attempt.
Okay.
You felt like you were getting really close to getting the tumblers to line up, but they didn't unlock.
Give it another
Interesting.
shot.
Hey, is this like
Hey.
before where you had the door already unlocked?
Put my hand against the door, right around the lock, my ear against it. Breathe in slowly.
Whisper
Breathe
sweet
out.
nothings.
Just roll.
Rolls a 1.
Right as you're doing all that, on the other side of the door, you hear someone go,
Oh, screw it. I'll get out the way.
Hey,
Sound
Ricky,
like
I
they're
like your
unlocking the
idea.
door.
I like your idea of the boulder delivery. Watch this, and I'm gonna wait for them to open the door. And I'd like to have first shot on delivering a boulder to them.
Are they unlocking the door? Or I mean, yeah. Is that what
Or
it
do they
sounds
just
like?
know that you're on the other side of it?
Trying to unlock it.
no, someone was literally banging on the door while you were listening to it.
So they know
Oh.
we're on the other side of
Hala, get out of the
I
way.
would like to slip the piece of paper underneath the door.
it. What did you write on it in Kaminoan?
What I've written.
Here's your boulder, or found your note, or
All right.
I don't know.
Winky
No, I said,
swings at the
here's
door
your
and
reminder.
Hold on. Atala didn't specify that she got out of the way, so Winky just swang anyway, and the hammer hit next to Hatala's head, and the door caused the hammer to bounce off of it.
Oh, come on.
But it didn't break the hand of the person that was beating on the door.
No, but you notice that the door is acting like it's made out of ancient material.
God, I hate this place.
Hey, Corey, you want to see if you can melt the door like you did the portcullis? I mean, I'm assuming it's the same
Is it a
material.
metal door?
There
think
is
so.
a metal lock on it, and a handle, and an assembly.
Good idea. I'll give it a shot.
All right. Make your check.
Desperately trying to unlock it before he gets to it. No!
Your first attempt failed.
We're bumping into each other.
Yeah, if you start making it burn, I'm backing off.
Both of your attempts failed.
Alright, let me focus up here.
Okay. core begins to extract the fire energy from the locking mechanism, and the entire locking mechanism simply melts away and pools like candle wax going down the door before it hardens.
Oh, that's how you unlock that one. Got
He
it.
just gently like pushes it open.
Am I able to like cut my hand under it to like hold on to some of them?
Once the lock melts away, a hand goes in and holds the 2 door pieces.
Can I hit the door now?
Dragon, pull
No,
it through.
since I'm there, I would like to just knock on the door and just hello, we'd like to come in. In
Housekeeping.
Kaminoing. Yeah.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
In Gnomish, you hear slurred speech. Who all understands Gnomish?
Me.
Okay, so the 3 of y'all understand in slurred Gnomish speech, no entry, go away.
Too bad we're coming in.
I scream
Knock-
and
knock- Knock again. Say housekeeping again.
It's weird though that it's gnomish.
Go, Winky, go. You're the resident gnome. You get first.
I
speak.
scream in gnomish, yes entry, and then hit the door.
So gnomish. Oh man.
All
No
right.
entry. Yes,
You hit
entry.
the door with so much force that you rip the hand off of the person holding the door.
Oh no, that could have been a good person. You don't know.
He's
A
been
gnomish hand drops to the ground.
he's been disarmed.
I pick up the hand and give it to Eve.
High five. Fist bump.
The door didn't open because it hit something on the inside before rebounding, and the bloody stump comes out to hold the door.
Do it again, Winky.
Knock
Maybe
again. I don't
just
know
say
if they
that.
heard
Wait,
you.
no. If I say in gnomish, if you're one of the gnomes from outside, we can help you get out. And maybe we can heal your hand back on.
That's why we gave it to Eve. Hold on to this.
Sitting there.
Just like
What am I supposed to do with
hold it. It's a hand.
this?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just kind of in shock.
You always said you just needed us to give you a hand.
And now we have, and you're not happy. Like, what's
and
wrong
every
with
time you guys try to, it doesn't work out.
it? Fair
This one
point.
worked out pretty well.
Can we get the door open so I can give this guy's hand back?
Let's
Yeah, I guess so.
give him a hand.
Winky, are you going to swing again?
No.
This guy didn't respond to the.
No.
Oh.
Is the door being pushed up, pulled open, or closed or pushed closed?
He's got a hand on one side and a bloody stump on the other, holding the 2 halves together.
It's like a double door.
Can you get the hand on the stump?
The stump is bleeding profusely still.
Hey, can you
So,
cauterize
can
that
I
core?
get to it?
Yeah,
Can
Core, good.
No, just let me reattach
You
it.
gotta reattach it.
So does the hand look like I guess undead or
No, it's an ordinary gnome hand.
Are you under orders?
I wonder if he's
Guys, they took people, didn't they? Like,
Yeah, right. So this could be somebody who
Now,
does
sir,
not deserve to get attacked or get their arm
Wait.
ripped off.
He's the one who wouldn't let us in the door.
you
he's
didn't introduce
scared.
yourself.
He may have been turned into a cow.
Are you using a spell to reattach it?
Yeah. Just like a regular little.
Okay.
you should use
You
the
can-
scroll of
You
duct tape.
successfully reattach the hand.
Okay.
Scroll of duct tape.
Guys, we might get attacked.
I don't even know how to write this in
Uh,
notes, y'all.
Winky, ask him if that hurt when he got healed.
It actually healed the body.
Just making sure he's not it.
There's a hand there.
All right. Well, we can attach the hand again, but it would be easier if you just let us inside.
Just tell him who we are.
He doesn't.
You can hear slumping sounds, and you can see under the crack of the door that at least 3 or 4 gnomes have wedged their heads underneath the edge of the door.
What are you
You're-
guys
What are they
doing?
doing?
That's
We're
an
friends of the
interesting way to
Dinky
stop
Clan.
a door.
If you were taken from outside of town, we can help you.
No response still.
They're not speaking.
Are you guys all dead? My bad.
All right, I want to try to move the hands out of the way and just get into like a little slap fight to move, try to force the door.
Pushing
Okay,
the
make a
hands
strength
down. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
help. Do that.
Make a
too.
strength check with athletics.
While he does this, is there any visible way I can see inside the room?
You'd have to basically fight with the hand to move it out of the way and look in.
I was gonna see if I could teleport in there.
Okay, you start pushing against the door, and you can feel the door begin to open as you can hear a wet sound on the ground as the gnomes'
Oh,
faces are being
no.
ground on the ground.
Ooh.
No. Why? Why is this happening? What is going on? You guys, this is terrible.
You're killing him.
The
You're killing
worst
him.
Just
thing
want to
that's
yell in
ever
common,
happened.
move out
It's
the
poor
way,
made that lady look at that
please.
painting.
Just move. We just want to help you. Just
They're
keep pushing.
facing the floor.
Oh,
Y'all start hearing mental laughter.
I don't like this guy.
need a hydraulic push through the hole open.
I don't think it'll help.
Push him out of the way so we don't kill him.
I don't think we're killing them. I think we're just scraping their faces off.
Right, we can heal them when this is done.
Yeah,
We're
once
good.
we open the door, we'll get
This
them
is
up.
not
heal
the
'em.
way people should act.
Yeah,
As I say,
like,
Winky, you can use an athletics check to force their hand out of the way and look through the door hole.
I did that.
All right,
Wait,
make your
oh.
athletics check.
I can't. Oh my god.
there it is, right there.
Shh.
Okay, you easily see enough area to teleport in.
Okay.
You can use your shadow ability.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You
I
go in?
in.
All right. You see 4 gnomes, 1 standing up, 3 shoving their head at the crack of the door. And you see 2 zombies in the room, and they're laughing.
Are the zombies like tied up or anything?
No, the zombies are standing there watching. They're not even reacting to you.
Alright. I grab some rope, pick up each of the gnomes, and tie them up.
They don't even resist.
Nice.
All right. Once Winky's grabbed 2 of the gnomes, one of the doors can be open.
I push Sean.
All right. Hold on a second while I switch our maps.
Yeah.
Yay, map switch. Now we gotta rush the
Oh my god, what is that?
zombies.
What is that?
Glowing beacon.
Why did they not?
This
warn
right
out?
here, that would be the zombie dragon, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
You see, basically flanking each side of the door, like to the side of y'all, on each side, a zombie is sitting there, kind of like standing against the wall, like they're. You know how they put people with statues? The zombies are standing there like that, but they're looking at the gnomes and laughing.
Are we done tying them up now?
Yeah,
Get 'em
you've
out
got
of
all
this
the gnomes
room.
tied up.
Yeah, throw them on the other side of the door.
Don't throw them. They're already in enough pain.
Can we put them where the boulder
We
was
can heal them
supposed to be?
later.
I want to ignore all the people and look for a device.
Is that big glowy
Pretty
thing in
sure.
the back?
I'm pretty sure that's the device.
This is a very large room. On the one side of the room, the whole room is basically clean and empty, except for these weird glowing luminescent lights that just seem to be coming from nowhere around the room. On the
Wait, never
far
mind.
end are 2 pilaster stands. One of them is a throbbing red glow, and around it the floor is covered in blood and viscera and debris. The other side, on the second one, it's almost like darkness itself is spreading and pulsating from that.
Oh, that's cool.
But in the middle, between the two, you can see what almost looks like energy going from both portals to a center of a portal in the middle of the room. And on a pedestal is a lich just sitting there watching y'all.
It turned green.
So what do you do?
Say hello in Kaminoan.
I want to check on the gnomes. They don't seem in the right mind.
No, they're just kind of comatosely standing there. Now that you've tied them up, they're doing nothing.
I put them in the hallway.
Okay.
Should move
Core
at him.
says hello, and everyone in their mind hears, sorry, I don't speak anymore. It's been way too long. And they're hearing it in common.
Lazy.
I guess we'll speak out loud and he'll speak in our head.
Trying to remember. We were just trying to figure out what was going on down here. We weren't, or were we tasked with clearing it out?
We were tasked with clearing it out.
We're tasked with clearing it out and getting information and giving it back.
But you don't necessarily have to kill the lich.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get rid of them.
Hey, we
Hey,
got,
we got
this
a
great
vacation
spot
house?
down in Hawaii.
Make a perception check, Core.
Oh.
In Core only.
Who is core only?
You notice that the left side of his chest has a big gaping hole in it, and inside of that hole is a glowing crystalline piece of material.
Like his phylactery?
Nope.
I would like.
Behind him, you notice a doorway that looks like someone tried to copy one of the ancient doorways, like the ones to the library.
Is it really a copy if he made it?
Oh, the big door.
Yeah.
I thought he made.
And in it is a crystal, one of the locks for one of the big keys for the library goes, and you can see pieces of the key in the lock, and the lock mechanism exploded on and pieces of it everywhere. But you can see that the portal is partially open to the library.
Bitch, I like to. Would you be a minimal to moving out of this area if we helped you?
Destroy what's going on here, I'll leave happily. But I can't let you do that without fighting against you because I have no control.
Got you. I'm assuming the two on the sides are what need help destroying? Or is it the portal
one
behind?
of them exploded and ripped a hole into I don't know where, and the other one has stuck open from the negative material plane.
Any just chop them up with some weapons? Or do you have a better
Can't
way?
help you with that.
Ah, very well.
And be careful. The energy from the library is tearing bodies apart.
You. Okay. With that, I want to do like a sneak teleport directly next to the dragon, try to chop it.
Now we're going to have initiative.
What's that?
Really should have just advanced together, but
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
okay, people.
I don't know what's going on here.
Getting ready for a fight.
Nito, did you not sleep the night or something?
I got shot in the face with a ballista, remember?
Oh, that's why your head's bleeding.
Yep. For some
thought it was
reason,
just
nobody
normal.
thought they'd heal me up, though. It's all good.
Hey.
I'll survive.
You got it. You got potions and healing powers.
Yeah.
By the way, Eve is having issues with her laptop.
Gotcha.
Did I roll that horrible?
As long as she's not having issues with
Or
her
you
tail,
haven't rolled
I'll
yet.
be good.
Yeah, I don't see a
did-
number for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
Good
roll
roll.
for Eve since she's having trouble.
You rolled regular perception.
yeah. Did a really
So
good
you saw
perception check.
everything.
Go right where I want to go.
Oh
Good.
God!
That's good though. It kind of gives.
Burn that one. Get it out of there.
Well, Eve's going last.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Okay, everyone, make fortitude saves,
Yay.
What a way to start the fight.
Yay,
Including-
that's one of my best
including
saves.
midnight.
Is wanna? Can I do my fortune hero point? Hold on.
You can.
Like a. Yeah,
Better.
critical at least.
You all die.
Everyone failed.
Oh God!
Wow.
Midnight critically failed.
Wow. Goodbye, midnight.
Now we have at the hour of 12.
I guess next time I'll go look for a bear, something that's got more.
And
Start
takes
talking.
58 damage. Midnight takes 116.
Oh!
Say what?
Midnight
You
takes
double it.
double. Everyone else takes that much.
Oh.
Midnight
I'll
is
click it
dead.
twice.
Okay.
Alright, I'm on midnight.
What a way to start the fight.
Still alive?
No, she's pretty much dead. Yeah. I mean, she's got 20 health points left.
But she's not dead then.
We could turn her into
The-
a zombie chicken.
Or a nice handbag.
Yeah, I was about to say, we can make a nice suitcase.
If we turn her into a zombie, she
So-
gets power from here. She can't die.
Mm.
You know the scene from The Mummy when the mummy sucks all the moisture out of the dude?
Yes.
That's what happened to all of y'all.
Ouch.
Water!
SpongeBob.
Basically, midnight looks like a skeleton.
Winky?
She's just that close to death.
I'm glad I used my hero point.
Yep.
Why does the dragon have a watch? I'm not gonna look into that. So, can we not destroy these with weapons?
You think you can? They said the best chance would be admentium, because admentium ignores hardness. The only issue would be you'd be at ground zero for whatever happens after it gets destroyed.
But if it is the thing that is powering this, it gives everybody else a big chance of survival.
But there are two portals. Both pedestals are open to somewhere else.
So the red stone and the black
the
stone are
zombie
both.
dragon is basking in the glow from the red one.
Mm.
Okay. Can I use Dimension Door and hit this instead of the dragon?
It doesn't have to be a living creature. You can target anything.
Okay. Then I use Dimension Door and hit this thing,
All right.
which I cannot physically target, but
Just go ahead and move there. And you can pick where you land.
I'm gonna pick a place where I don't get hit by the Lich or the dragon.
All right, now make your attack roll. All right, you hit it really well. Roll damage. That's a critical hit.
Is it? Oh, nice.
It's a natural critical, not a magical critical.
Oh, that's really good.
All right, because you ignore hardness, you shatter the stone on top of the pillar and smash into the base mechanism itself. The stone itself explodes. Wait, hold on. I can turn it off.
It just turned right on.
I didn't want to delete it. I wanted to turn it off.
Does that mean it can turn back on?
You smashed the stone that was on top of it. And you take 13 damage.
Okay. What does the dragon do? Any reaction to that?
Well, it's not its turn yet.
Oh,
Need it?
whoa.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
Three of my
Winky,
actions?
Winky has one more action. I forgot about that. I apologize.
All right, we're good. Wait.
You need it?
Alright, Winky's down there. I think I want to cast something here. Let me measure it out real quick because I don't want to hit Winky. Yeah. Alright, so I want to cast Sunburst. There. That should catch the dragon.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if I place it from there, if it'll... Oh no, because it's got the button for the save. Alright, so they'll both take half damage.
Yes, both take half damage.
Okay. And they don't have anything where, because it's positive damage.
No, just roll the damage twice. Once for fire and once for positive.
Okay. There you go.
Making sure no one has any resistances.
They completely resist all damage done by those effects, but specifically. Oh god.
They each take half damage.
Alright, and for my last action, I'm going to cast Glass Shield.
Alright, hold on a second though. The other stone that was next to Winky flares up with the action of the spell.
Ooh.
You gotta be kidding me. Uh-oh.
You and a car about to be half brothers.
Hey, this is darkness. This is not death. They're very different.
Let me delete your circle.
Oh, sorry.
Winky, you start feeling uneasy and are having trouble seeing. It's like as though energy pulses over you, you can feel your eyesight dimming and coming back again.
Like I'm about to pass out.
Kind of like that, like a low blood pressure feeling, yeah.
Tunnel vision.
Core?
I'm gonna pretty much execute what I had said before, so hitting the dimension door. Next, going, I guess, I can't see in it, so I'll pop over the side of it.
Okay.
Then that should be 2 actions. And then I want to go in and just go forward as far as I can until I feel the item.
You bump into it.
Alright, that was 3 actions.
All right. You are feeling immense cold and darkness pressing into you. Bakar?
I can only see the lich as far as targets. Like
I can't really see anything.
something going on with the low light.
As
The
soon as
dragon
Core
disappeared,
moved-
so I can't target it.
As soon as core moved, it's like no vision whatsoever. Because we
Because
can only see whatever. has
Core is the
light.
only one with the light in here.
Most of you
Yeah.
guys have low light or dark vision.
Yeah, but even in
Well-
low light, it doesn't show up the character to be able to be targeted.
I rotated
walk
my
into the
my
darkness.
lantern.
Hold
Yeah,
on a
'cause
second.
once-
Let me tweak your.
Once
Thanks.
Winky destroyed that other thing, all the light left over there, and that's where I could see it. The only reason I can see the lich is because it's got the portal light behind it.
Imagine what actually happened. Was Core walked into the darkness part, and then just the room went completely black because the only light was there is his.
Our eyes are having to adjust to not having any light at all.
I don't. The lighting has gotten weird since then. Anyways, what are you doing, Akar?
I'm targeting the dragon
All right.
with a fireball arrow.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Make sure I got it selected. Oh. Hey, it hit.
You hit.
Cool. I don't have fireball on my sheet, so
It is a type what?
type 4.
All right. Since you directly hit, go ahead and roll damage for the attack because it's still an arrow.
Da, 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 da.
Now that the crystal's gone, this dragon looks much less bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Huge damage.
Type 4.
I mean, for a Poe, that's pretty good damage. I gotta figure out a way to launch hammer-size arrows. That way I can do damage like we can.
Not how it works.
I mean, could we do something like where we shrink down like a log to arrow size, and then
Again.
he shoots it, and then we cancel the concentration?
This is just the ballista talk again.
Exactly. I mean, we could actually do this.
Actually
have to be-
launch logs.
Yeah, because it would
sharpened
have the
logs.
speed.
But I feel like as soon as you blow it, it will lose momentum.
Yeah, it would change. It would drop a lot faster because you would increase the weight as it's flying.
But it doesn't say anything about the weight. Well, yeah, it does. But if it already had the velocity,
Yeah, but still, it
Increasing
has
the
the
mass,
well.
yeah.
Velocity is mass times speed. So when your mass increases, slows your velocity.
So 8d6 damage.
That don't sound right. I think I misspoke.
All right, you burned it.
Velocity is displacement divided by time. Sorry, that was going to bug me.
Force is mass times velocity.
Yes, that's right. What were you saying? Sorry.
That was one action.
Okie doke. Are you gonna penalize me for switching arrows?
Nope, you got to use an action to pull it out.
Okay. I'm going to switch and go to a storm arrow with the same target for my second shot. Excuse me.
Natural 20 critical. Roll again for confirmation.
Oh.
It's definitely a critical. Roll damage for the arrow first.
Critical damage.
Not bad. Not bad.
And which arrow was it again?
Storm arrow.
All right. I don't see it on your sheet.
It's in my inventory.
It might have already been deleted.
No, I have several of them.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes, yeah. When activating this target is buffeted by ranging winds and struck from bolt of
There you
lightning.
go. I threw it in.
Yeah. I pulled it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
First off, he takes the arrow damage. Then he gets a reflex save. And he fails. So he takes full damage of 3d12.
That was close. Nice. Well, that's my turn.
Alright. Atala?
Done.
Slow one. That's why the dragon had a stopwatch.
Well, how big is it? That's stupid. It doesn't give any reference, so it could be the size of the entire planet.
The dragon?
The breath weapon.
Please
It
don't
just
make
says
it.
it breathes a wave, but nothing about whether it's a cone, a circle, a line.
Just make it where it's disabled and doesn't attack us like that.
Well, I mean, let's think about this logically. If it's body parts, it'd be more like a line, right? Like a
Just a
like,
Most
spray.
dragon attacks are cones.
but they're spitting a magical fire or some type of acid. This is body parts.
Yeah, what's the difference? Fire and body parts are the same.
Because fire can spread.
It's just
acid
chunky
can
fire.
spread. I mean, it said a wave.
Chunky
so, yeah,
acid.
maybe. Well, if it said wave, I would expect cone there too. Yeah.
It's just nothing but
Fire
fingers.
sets things on fire, and Core's body parts set things on fire too. There's no difference.
And you smash doors. Yeah.
What?
I vote
We're
for
talking about
for
what people
straight
do, right?
line, projectile, forceful. Oh,
Projectile vomiting.
You want just like a ball of bones.
Fireball of bones.
And then it explodes on impact.
It's going to be a 40-foot cone.
Sounds reasonable.
But no,
Have him
but,
aim it
It's the same size as a red dragon's cone.
but
this way.
it's saying wave. Like saying a wave, I expect a cone out of a wave.
You can't hit anybody from there.
Well, either it's going to be a sphere or a cone, not a line.
Yeah.
sphere. Both at the same time.
Just sneezes and parts of its body just go flying off in different directions.
Yeah, because technically a line, if you move your head, would technically end up becoming a cone anyway. Sweeping motion.
Yeah.
Which most dragons would sweep.
Dragons are janitors?
Yeah.
No, they're just really concerned about cleanliness.
Yeah. Actually, that is generally a true fact.
Dragons are janitors.
No, they're
Reflex
obsessed with
save for
cleanliness.
Winky and Core.
What?
Does it have 3 actions?
It does.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Technically, it has 4, but it's slowed 1.
Okay.
What save?
Reflex.
Oh, my best one.
5 Ds of dodgeball.
Alright, both of y'all take half damage.
Nice. Let's go.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and
What's
dive.
hitting me?
Does,
I can't see what's hitting me.
does the body parts hit the
It's
Yeah,
body
the-
parts!
You're
Okay.
being pelted by blood, meat, and ick.
And the pedal soul also needs to take 28 damage. Oh, we take half. Dang it. Alright, 13. I'll just
You gotta,
add 13 back.
you gotta be kidding me, man.
What?
Let the bodies hit the core. That's good, Nina.
Thank you, thank you.
Although technically it's more of the body chunks.
Yeah.
We would be done with all this bloody stuff one.
You know,
when we're
I heard earlier
done with the
today-
vampire.
Let the bodies hit the floor, and It's Raining Men could just be from two.
Yeah,
From two different
yeah,
perspectives.
Same song, two different perspectives.
That's
Alright,
pretty
Ian.
good.
That's good. Yep.
We can't hear you.
You broke it. Just gotta wait for it to
You're frozen.
Oh, now she froze.
There's
Okay, she's back.
Oh,
No, we lost her completely.
And now she's back. Still can't hear you though.
Oh.
Can you hear? Can you speak? Oh, I guess you can.
Do a flip.
Technical
The stage is
difficulties.
a breakdown.
Here is that technical difficulty you were talking about
there it is.
Yeah.
that we didn't have at the
Hey,
beginning.
we did really good. We made it an hour and 24 minutes. Or 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Right, she doesn't know what to do anyway because because her computer had an issue. She doesn't actually understand what we're trying to accomplish in the room because she doesn't know what's here. So she may need some guidance anyway.
Okay.
Can she hear us?
Did she listen? Can she
Yep.
hear us right
Here.
now?
Come here, Kai.
Jump if you can hear me.
She said she's just gonna do something and not talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Use text chat.
Yeah, that could work too. But so far, Eve, in case you just didn't know, our primary goal is to kill the two small pillars that are bringing the power to the other portal. And right now, Core and them are right next to this pillar over here, which is the last one.
There's a pillar here too.
Right here.
There.
But right now they're focusing on the dragon, so if you can just kill the dragon, then that would do everything.
Blow up dragon with mind powers.
Because it is very susceptible to your holy magic.
Scanners.
Holy cow!
Although that would be a good spell.
Holy cow! Now we know it was moving.
That's a good one.
The divine bovine.
The bovine bovine?
The divine bovine.
And make sure you select it before the attack. Oh, that doesn't matter. It works. 37, and that is a hit.
Damage. Nice.
And it is weak to that.
Double
So it takes an
damage?
extra 10 damage.
Oh.
Which dropped it.
Nice. Good smack. You killed it.
Stuff.
Wait, this is the zombie dragon that we were talking about. All this like putting a bag over its head and like.
Okay, the reason we were so worried about it was because it could regenerate. I think the red crystal was what's really
Regeneration thing. Okay,
Well,
okay.
it's
Yeah.
also the Oracle lady said, "Well, you have a cleric, you should be fine." So really, what helped us here was making that relic.
Mhm.
Yeah, once Winky smacked it, I was like, okay, I'm going after the dragon to watch your guys' backs. Because I'm assuming since it was close to it, that was the one that was helping it.
Sound thought process.
Oh, God.
Huh?
Nothing. Uh-oh. I don't like the purple thing.
The lit casts a spell, and a purple ray of energy strikes over at Winky.
I dodge. No discussion.
Dip, dodge, dive, dodge.
5 needs of dodgeball. Dodge.
Crit
dip,
miss.
Like I
Nice.
said, no discussion.
You already had called it, man.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
He's been hanging out with his personal trainer,
Nobody.
Michelle. Oh!
Ooh.
Heavyweights. I saw that the other day. I wanted to watch it on
Whew.
Disney.
You are lucky, Core. It almost hit you when it missed Winky.
Ooh.
Of course, saw a shiny copper piece on the ground.
No,
Or
he
did-
just he fell over after hitting the statue thing.
He did the reverse matrix. He bent down instead of leaned back. Ooh, piece of candy.
That's exactly my thought. Was like, oh, copper! I bet I can turn this into a gold.
The
Yeah,
spell
you guys are
is
forgetting
right in between Winky and Core, striking the wall over here, disintegrating completely about a 20-foot area of the wall.
Ooh.
I was about to tell this guy you suck, but I think I should stay quiet for now.
Yeah.
Wait and see if it's
Puckered up a little
fluke.
bit. I'm in complete darkness, but I can. For some reason, I'm
now a
really
slight
tight all of a
breeze.
sudden.
That was a really
It
sucky
still
roll
has
for that.
turns.
Cast shield.
Why? We aren't even trying to go after this thing.
Well, that would be smart of it to cast shield then. Throwaway action.
Do I know what the statue thing is?
You kinda do. You're not 100%. Make a perception check to fumble your way there.
Please, please, please.
Okay.
Good enough.
You move right next to it.
I attack it. Hero point.
Okay.
Core is too close for this.
I just heard it. I didn't even like look up.
Okay, that's enough.
All right, you did
He-
hit.
He almost got another one.
Roll your
Close.
damage.
Normal damage. Not bad on the damage rolls.
All right, you smashed it really hard, and you can tell that your hammer did something to it.
But did the area around me change?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, then I hit it again. Wait, was I supposed to? I don't know if I was supposed to. That part.
You hit.
But that's damage roll, yeah.
You cracked the stone that was on top, and the stone disappears and crumbles into dust. But the pedestal itself is still intact.
All right.
When you do
Just like
that, you notice the portal begin flickering.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
And each time it flickers, it stays off a little bit longer.
Yep.
That's your turn. Need it?
Alrighty. So at this point, I can just see old dude at the end of the hallway, right?
Yep.
He's the only one. Alright.
He's
Wide
sitting
blank.
on the pedestal.
Okay.
He still hasn't moved an inch.
Right. I am going to move in. It's 25.
I just lost connection to the server.
Oh.
And then it reconnected.
Hey,
Trying to
I guess
measure.
that pedestal has a little bit more pull than we thought it did.
Second movement. And third movement. That's end of my turn.
Core?
Alright, I'm assuming the pedestal is still what we want to hit. Boy. I'm gonna try to smash it, slash it, stab it, crush it, pop it, twist it.
And yours is
Bullet.
adamantium?
Twist it.
I believe so. Yeah, we
Alright.
did that, and then we just
Yeah. Make your attack.
let me make sure. I think I had one rip.
Oh.
0 point, please.
Can I used it?
No.
I thought you used something else.
You earned a second one last session.
Yeah.
So you have a second one.
He's messing with Winky.
Oh, my bad. I took away the joke.
Sorry to ruin your fun.
Do you use your hero point? You strike the pedestal.
Oh God.
You hit it and it detonates.
Oh yeah.
Both you and Winky take 39 damage.
Wiki forgot to tell you about that part.
I saw it. I just knew my job. Alright,
For the tanks, this is supposed to happen.
I want to assess what's going on with the Lich.
He's sitting on the pedestal and he's been slowly casting spells.
Alright, that was just one action, right?
Ask him something.
Do you want to live?
No, just say, what do we do now?
I would think that if he had a command for us, he'd just pop in our heads.
Well, it's not his turn.
Oh.
Just gonna go towards him and just get the shards out of him.
Alright. A car?
I'm gonna heal midnight. Two cast heal. I don't know how to item it for a 2 versus a 1.
Roll and add 8. Because you can do it in the you can add a base damage to it.
Oh. Oops.
And you really don't need to. use the 2 action. Since he's right next to you, he doesn't actually give enough benefit to warrant that.
Okay, I'll just do regular healing.
Well, then click on the word Royal Healing.
Alrighty, and then I'm gonna hop on midnight, and we are gonna travel to there. Yeah, that's a turn.
I am going to try to cast Wall of Virtue. I want it to be right on the lich, but also going into the portal.
Okay.
You have to go into the portal that's flickering?
It's just a wall of light. It's just magic. It's positive energy.
Oh, I thought you.
No, that's all my actions just to cast that.
You were going in there.
That it? We're done.
Eve?
Oh,
Oops, I went too far.
I'll read her lips for y'all. You guys are stupid. Stop making stupid decisions. I'm sick and tired of. Oh, my bad.
You're supposed
He
to
isn't
do a
even
wedding
talking.
ceremony.
This is the second relationship that you have ruined.
Let's assume that's everybody in the circle.
So Winky and Core are outside the circle.
If you would have moved it down just a little.
I
I'm
think
trying
she's
to tell you
move
that
it.
I did not see Winky.
She didn't see them. She can't see
Yeah.
them.
She would have
I'll
wanted
allow
to.
you to move it down.
If you move it down to
I
where
think
you're
she's
just
saying-
barely. Yeah, there you go.
That's good.
Yeah, now it gets everybody.
Almost got the lich. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Zoom tight.
What was that, Winky? Hell's bright.
I opened my email and it flashbanged me.
It looked like it.
He's probably plotting something.
Oh, why are they? Okay, now for the wall of virtue.
He drops dead because he only had 12 HP. Really hoping he like regains consciousness or something. We don't have to fight him.
That's surprising.
Is it just me, or is there more lights in the room?
I think he's
There's not
placing
more. They've moved in, from what I can tell.
They
They've
look
gotten
like force
larger.
fields to me.
They've gotten larger.
That worries me.
Have a giant ball of darkness that was fucking light.
Wait, we did? I thought we were just blind.
Nope. A common misconception.
Your wall is canceled.
What the wall do?
It got canceled. That's what it did.
It said comments about somebody else. That should-
Told a joke from the 70s.
And it was so bad it got canceled. This guy's turn. I'm worried about what he's about to do
Core?
for how long this turn is.
Make a will save.
Its range
Or
is
to save
touch
himself?
Save yourself.
for that spell.
Oh.
Will is
Hey,
my
that third
worst
Oh,
one.
hero
God.
point, right?
All right. The spell's duration is 10 rounds, and you must spend all actions every round dancing.
But the range is touch.
Oh.
Not for this spell.
Dance,
For him.
fighting.
Bastard. I hope Will's a good dancer. I mean, Core's a good dancer.
Core's gotta,
Doesn't matter.
Core's gonna try to
Will's
beat
a good dancer.
this guy up while doing the gritty.
He's just standing there doing the stanky leg.
Hey, if anything, that was why Eddie was the best character in Tekken. The dance.
Dance.
Can I sit and charge this guy?
Only if you can get by Core dancing.
I'm gonna sit and charge him. Cool.
Regular hit. Regular damage.
Is the portal doing anything new?
The portal has gotten even stronger now.
Where's
Winky, make a will save.
I gotta say, Will?
Yep. Falls on all of us.
Okay, you resist, but you feel that the portal wants you to come to it.
Interesting.
There
And
was a key.
You notice that the portal itself is trying to collapse in on itself, and it looks like something is trying to force it open from the other side.
Trying to collapse. Yeah, so. Is there any way I could help it collapse?
You see there is the keyhole that takes the gem that goes inside of it, and a large chunk of the gem is still in there.
Can I try to pull that out?
Yeah, I allow you to do as a free action to just pull it out, so you have to step to it and then pull it out.
I'm guessing it's over here.
Yeah. Alright, make a fortitude save.
Right. Not gonna say fortitude.
Alright, you successfully reach into the keyhole and rip out the section of the key that was there.
Critically successful.
And the portal closes. And as it
Juggernaut.
closes, 3 or 4 clockwork arms are ripped off from the other side.
Are they there?
So it was like
Down?
Thor's
The
idea.
arms.
Yeah, the arms are just dropped to the ground, and you can hear the gears and things moving and whirring as they slowly run down.
Pick them up and give them to Eve.
Oh yeah, I'm picking all of those up.
See if we can give her an extra hand.
She likes hands.
Oh wait, there's still this lich. Hold on, let's take care of him first.
The lich was chill earlier.
He did want to fight us, but he had to fight us.
Might have
Let's
changed.
see what happens. It's my turn.
Do we kill him? I need to have some direction here.
It's not our turn. We can't talk.
Oh, well.
You can hold your action if you wanted to. You just have to specify what you're holding for.
I
I'm
will
holding
hold until the Lich communicates whether he's going to be aggressive.
That'll be
or
the
not.
end of the round, so you have to
Yeah.
do something then. You can hold until something this round. Or you can abstain, or you could just move.
I'm still gonna move in closer.
Okay.
Which would be 2 turns to here, and then I'll cast shield.
Alright. Alright, core. Make perform checks. 3 of
See how
them.
good those dances are.
You better impress that lich.
Can I speak at all while I dance?
You must use all actions to do dance checks.
Broken HUD or Valson has already.
Already danced.
Does
Oh,
core-
maybe I'm hitting
core-
initiative. Gotta
Yeah,
be-
you're doing initiative. Skill, not attribute. Roll confirmation on your awesome dance skills.
Break dancing over there. Yeah,
It's
full plate.
breaked so hard.
Core is dancing up a storm over there for his first action. Now for your second.
break my.
I'm pulling out a gem and Core's just dancing his heart out.
Lost connect. Established.
You dance okay. And then your final action?
Blame the server. That one.
And you can move half of a movement per dance.
Oh,
Your
So
arm
there's-
spheres.
I'm going
so-
to just so it's half my movement. So two.
So you can move with
top-
all three. You can move 1.5.
So one. I just want to dance to this. Do I have enough to go one more tile?
What's your normal movement?
5.
So half of 25.
A piece, so 30 total.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
Woohoo!
Control. 50.
You were actually impressed by Core's dancing.
You were so impressed, you started dancing yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna move here till midnight to get out. So she's gonna move back over here. But I'm gonna take one move action to get here.
What are you
And
doing?
then I'm gonna switch to my sword and sheath my bow. So one action. And then I'm gonna hold for my last.
Well, you can't hold, but
But yeah, like, I'm just not gonna do anything.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just kind of get myself prepped just in case.
all right.
Doesn't
Gets in his
go
face
like
and
a
then
blend.
stopped.
Katala?
Just getting ready in case things don't go to plan.
Go, Hatala.
Woo!
Let
Look
the
at that
leg
little-
take you on.
Look
Little
at them
halfling
legs
feet
move.
Turn.
I know they're
That's
beautiful, aren't they?
If I can have a free action to wink at a car as I get to him, I do that.
You flex your ankles.
Woo! Ah!
All right, Eve.
Or your light is been a boon for sure.
I swing right around, baby, right around.
While he's dancing, it's just the lights just like.
He starts pulling off moves like the worm.
The lit should get like disadvantage to
Strobe light.
throws. Just anything.
He
Just
pulls
distracted.
Oh,
He pulls up the fire titan hand and then starts doing the sprinkler.
Yeah.
it's like, haha! You thought it was gonna be bad for me. It's bad for you too.
The Lich stares at a car and blows him a kiss.
We tried to do the wrong marriage.
Oh, are we
The
getting
car
married?
winks.
We get married? Wait. Let me see your feet.
What the heck?
Feet are
That's
important.
not his turn,
And he
so
just
he can't canonically say
he
this.
basically is standing there, well, leaning there against the thing he's sitting on. Pull your hand out of the socket with the bit of key on it.
Okay. I can I throw the key without like an action?
Yeah, you can use a reaction to throw it.
I just throw it like right here.
All right, you throw it and it stays in your hand.
Oh no! Can I?
Smash your hand, Winky.
Can't speak. I'm gonna try to rip it off my hand
Oh, that was Mo talking that
or
car.
tear it
Okay.
off.
So you use your other hand to pull it off, and now it's in your other hand.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
That's one action.
I'm gonna say out loud, how do I get this thing off?
2 actions.
Okay, nothing happens.
Nobody's turn to go yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
still your
You should
turn.
hold until somebody
I have
tells
to
you what
wait
to
an
do.
entire- I was hoping this guy would speak, but I have to wait an entire thing.
This is Mo talking. Just don't put it in your pocket like Nino. It may never leave your pocket.
Well, I guess I walk. I could.
Yeah, you can
I
walk
go
around.
pick
You got
up
one more
the-
action.
Can I pick up the arm things from here?
You can pick up one of them.
Okay, I pick up one of them.
Because if you try to pick up 2, you'd have to touch it with the crystal.
I pick up one, put it in my bag.
All right.
I guess this is my turn.
You should rub it off of the top of your hammer.
Need it?
Put it back after you method.
What do we do? What do we do? Has the negative energy faded?
Don't feel anything, so you're not sure.
Can I focus and try and see if I can see if anything's like if the
You
crystals
don't have
did
any
anything?
ability to detect the negative energy.
Well, I don't know what to do other than to attack this guy.
And you can hold your action until someone else does something if you wanted to, but you gotta specify what you're holding till.
Yeah.
Like you could wait till after a car, or wait till after Hatala, or wait till after Eve.
Is that a car like right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold until. Let's see. I'm gonna hold after Hatala goes.
Core, turn to dance.
Everybody dance now.
Killing it on the dance floor, huh?
No, capoeira is a form of dance fighting.
Just start flailing around and like, just kicking him in the face. Just dancing, man. Why are you getting him away?
Alright. I dance.
Yeah, dance sufficiently.
Dance if you want to.
It doesn't matter if he wants to, he's dancing. Although someone could dispel the effect on him if they wanted to.
That's something I could do. Sorry, Core.
Alright, a car.
Just mesmerized.
I think you're over there practicing some like martial arts form.
So I'm talking to Lynch. Is like, so are we done? We destroyed both of the pedestals and we removed the stone from the portal. It seems that you're not fighting us anymore.
That's one action. You can make a perception check on him.
Ugh. That's
Even
not
with
good.
that, you can see the hole in his chest where a piece of the key is shoved inside of it.
Grab it.
I stick my hand in the hole in his chest and grab the key. Or attempt to.
Kalima!
You pull it out without any trouble. And it's now stuck to your hand.
Yay!
This
I
part
got
of
the key, guys!
This part of the key looks really strange. It appears to be where all the power from the key comes from.
I
It's
got
the
the key.
core
What do
of
I
the
need
key.
to do with it?
What was that?
And that'll be my last action.
Your last actions say you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I have the key. What do I need to do with it?
All right, that's your
I
action.
forgot.
Katala?
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and then I want the Mage Hand to pull the key off of Akar's hand, and
It does.
then bring that key to Winky's so that it can attach to the key he has in his hand.
I swear if this explodes.
That would not have
Explosions.
been my intentions.
The two pieces react and explode.
Winky is now dead. Make a new character.
When the two pieces come back together, there is a crackling of energy as small fragments of crystals from around the room come flooding back into Winky's hand.
Jesus Christ.
And the key has reassembled itself.
I can't do anything. Come my turn.
All right. Anything else to tell?
I'd assume that finishes my turn, since
All
it
right.
felt like 3 actions.
Need it?
Can we just...
Alright, where is Winky? Winky is there.
Yep.
Alright.
I don't exist anymore.
And you have the key in your hand.
Yes.
I kind of want the key.
No.
True need it for. Yeah, I'd like that
Um,
key. I'd like to take that key.
I don't.
I'm trying to figure out how I
No.
can take it from you.
He just went
hold on.
Smeagol on you.
I don't think you can.
My key.
My precious.
And
I'm
if
trying to
you
remember if
try,
I have Mage Hand or something of the sort.
No, you don't have Mage Hand.
I
No.
will hesitate to try to give it to somebody. I don't trust any of you guys with this son of gun.
It's definitely starting to sound like the One Ring.
It's
No one
already
can have it.
affecting him.
He wants it. He doesn't want to give it a.
I don't want to give it
Doesn't
up
wanna
because
give it
if
up.
it does something, if someone one of you do something stupid with it,
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
It takes 2 actions, and now you have 2 more.
Alright. I will move up next to Winky. Hey, what you got? I'm gonna end my turn. Oh, I could have dispelled Will. Sorry.
Eve? Eve dispels Will? Core? Alright, Core's no longer dancing.
But I was having
I
so
dare
much fun,
you
I
to
just keep
continue to
on
dance.
dancing.
That's up to you.
It
You
did.
both
It
have
didn't work.
movement while dancing if you wish.
It didn't work. He's still going.
The Lich stretches and yawns. Oh, finally! Oh, and you hear him speaking now. He's actually speaking in common. Oh, such a crick in the neck.
Robin Williams, is that you?
He gets up, and you can see that he has made an indention in the table he's been sitting on.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
nice
Are
butt.
we, are we free to talk to him out of?
Yeah, if y'all don't want to do initiative order, we can just talk now. As long as no one plans to attack.
I attack.
I sheathe my sword.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
I'm assuming
I
they.
have been stuck there for about 750 years.
Oof.
Is he using the mind thing, or is he actually
Oh, he's speaking.
I want to.
Oh wow.
I want to quickly do the math in my head to know if that happened before the Kaminoan Empire fell.
During.
Like, all right. Not sharing that just yet. Verify that. Take it your, but to him, I do want to say, I take it your experiment failed, and he is talking in common.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard it all.
No, it worked, but then the second experiment failed horribly.
What was
I
that one?
opened the portal to the library. Unfortunately, I didn't at the time know how to deal with the library's defenses, and it attacked.
Hmm.
What, you get a paper cut or something?
No, they blew the key up, and the
Hmm.
core of it punctured my heart and immobilized me.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
had to learn how
that
to
was really
develop
gross, by
psionic
the way.
powers in order to do anything during that time stuck there.
Winky
His
on
mage
the
hand is swole.
wanted to tell. Definitely want to grab those clockworks.
Oh, if you go into the library, you'll find nothing but them trying to kill you.
Oh God.
Maybe we could figure out a way to add them to like a backpack and have 4 extra arms.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hold on.
Hey, Atala,
Or
you think
we
you
can
could
make
engineer something
a
like that?
disguise and have the arms coming out of the disguise and be like, beep bop boop, we are robots too.
If I had
Yeah,
two
yeah.
no-
I like.
if
This is
I
the
had
introduction we.
two,
Hold on,
Wait,
Wiggy.
you already have the stilt
I
blades.
had-
Hold on. Wiggy's turn.
two more arms, I can have 2 hammers.
It would
So
essentially
it would
be
be
dual
Tiny
wielding
Goro.
hammers.
Tiny Goro.
I guess. You'd be like dual wielding, but it would just you'd have the mechanical supports.
How would
What was compelling you to fight us?
The library.
The lich in the library?
No, the library itself. It's alive.
Oh God.
Apparently, I angered it by keeping the doorway open and fighting its defense system and then roaming around with my mind for centuries.
So could you like provide us a map of what it's like inside the library?
There's no such thing.
What
Is
do
it
you mean?
like a maze?
Are there any Quelith that came out of this portal?
No, they're trapped inside the defense system.
Okay.
That's why the defenses are on, because they're roaming around in there.
Well, if the library's alive, is it able to be reasoned with? Could we offer to cleanse it of the Quelith?
As far as my studies of the mind have gone, I can tell that the consciousness of the library is a subconscious. It's not a conscious. Whatever it
Okay.
is asleep. And that is its unconscious mind defending itself.
So do we need to wake the library up?
I don't know if that'd be a good thing. As far as I can tell, the library is an infinite dimension.
Could we?
Somehow it's tied into all knowledge of anything that's been committed to paper. Our stone, our tablet, our scroll, or anything else. Every form of writing that has ever been is inside of it.
I think I just grew too powerful.
Let's go back and. No. You didn't go back in time. This is a whole nother dimension.
That's right.
So it
That's
exists
just
outside
how
of time.
powerful.
Yeah, the reason you can't have a map is because the entire library is shifting constantly. Basically, you have to think your destination and you will eventually make it there.
Libraries. Sounds like a Doctor Who episode.
If you plan to go in there, you're going to need to have a key and a proper portal. This one does not work. It blew up. You're going to have to go open the door, and then you're going to have to disable the alarm system before you go in.
Any ideas on how to disable it?
have a few. The ones that aren't destructive, I think, would be the ones I would share with you.
Well, we don't really want to destroy anything in the library.
I don't want anyone to destroy it either.
We're trying to restore it. We're trying to remove what's there.
I just want a library card.
Yeah, but we got to remove the riffraff for us to be able to use it safely.
They're being too loud.
Yep.
You got to be careful with the former lich that's in there.
Yeah, we've heard about him.
He's gone mad and powerful.
He sounds jolly.
John Quelleth.
He's the head of the resistance and the one attacking.
Fighting himself?
Yep.
So yeah, pretty crazy. Definitely bipolar.
What is he using to fight? Is it Clockworks versus the Quelleth, or is there another plant monster?
He's been making minions in there.
Like little yellow pills.
Yeah. I like it. Obsessed with bananas.
And blue jean overalls.
Initially we get too much. We're tasked with bringing this out of danger. You said you were amenable to move.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Hey, maybe you can stay at the tree.
Do you want us to
See?
remove you? Take you out?
Are you a really
You
horrible
asking him
person?
on a date?
He could help us understand the power of the portals more since he made them.
Sorry, what did you say, Core?
He asked if you were evil.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Are you
I
a good
am
person?
undead and I'll kill anyone that gets in my way, but I don't really care. I don't have any desire to stay in this world anymore.
So to another plane then?
I want to go to the library. I want to find all of that knowledge for myself.
Can we like 300 kick him through the portal?
Well, how does
This is-
Pope,
Oh,
my
it'd be closed
deity,
finally.
feel about
Sorry.
or about liches?
Your deity doesn't care as long as he's not in the world.
Alright. I
Remember-
say
Your deity's only about the balance of nature. And if he leaves this world, nature doesn't give a care.
So what
I
what
s-
world would you go to? Like, we can't send you to
So
the library, and you know you can't get there right now. So where would you go now?
I'm assuming you're trying to go to the library, otherwise you wouldn't have come here.
Winky, what were you trying to say?
I say we get him to do something at the tree while we to help us get to the library, and once we get there he can stay there. After we deal with whatever inside.
I think
Do you think Debbie would be okay
Nope,
with
nope,
him
hold on.
becoming his own lich and leaving, and then us replacing him with another lich?
I think Toby
it.
can handle it.
His name's Toby.
I'm not okay with
Remember
this.
Toby kind of is filling in for Debbie while Debbie's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember Toby.
Yeah, but I'm not
Forgot
okay with
Toby.
this.
I did
I mean,
forget
maybe.
Toby.
He did just say that he's basically gonna get whatever he wants, and he's gonna kill anybody that gets in his way. So I'm not really okay with that kind of mentality.
You just have two hints.
You guys do know if we have the power to get to the library, we basically can have him do whatever we want because that's what he wants.
Well, yeah, but the thing is I don't really want to bring him to the tree and have him wait around while we
Can-
figure it out.
Can we get him to enter a contract with us of some sort?
Maybe
That's
we can
like,
put him in that one dimension with the bars. One that's like the distorted darkness one.
Y'all could take him to the dungeon.
is he going to go willingly with us to the dungeon?
Eve
It
just
depends on what you
whispered.
promise him.
Eve just whispered to me that we could send him to where Debbie is.
Where's Devi?
Devi's in the old Kaminoan lands, the Lasset land. We'd be
So you go
basically
study with
rejoining
him?
him with the
He
new
wouldn't have. You'd have to convince him to do that because that's not what he wants to do.
Well, under the understanding that once we get the connection, did we let him know?
He would most likely be amenable to sitting around wherever you told him to sit around, as long as you're moving forward, getting him into the library.
He won't
And
do
if you
anything.
don't want him at the tree because of interacting with the other people, the only other place you can send him is your magical, unlimited sized room in the dungeon.
Yes, that dungeon.
Yeah.
My brain went to the Lich Room dungeon.
No, y'all have the actual
Yeah, now
infinite
you
Yeah,
dungeon
that's
room.
true.
kind of extrapolated a little bit. I figured it out.
Like
Is
you
there-
could
is-
literally go there and create him his own little research room and just let him sit in there conducting his magical research until you find a way into the library.
That sounds good.
And you can ask him any questions you want about that at any time because you have a key to that room.
So let's open up the
I'm
door to that
good
thing
with
and
that.
say, "Here, come sit in here."
Capicus, do you think any of your research books survived this time period?
The explosion took out everything that was in this room. This room used to be a laboratory.
So it's not the treasure vault.
There was a bathroom?
Shut up.
Well, we do have a location. Might suit our need. Well, if you're willing to take a little.
Is the
Traveling? Is that safe for me to go anywhere?
it's just to the door over there.
Oh, you have keys?
Yes, we have been.
So many.
Well,
Ah, I'm glad my
If-
research was useful.
yes. We'd be willing to make a deal with. We can provide this area to help
Base.
you continue researching if you help us. Library. So we are mutually goal.
Sure. All I care about is getting to the library. Whatever else doesn't matter to me.
Good. I guess.
One thing is the giant library door key still on my hand.
It is in your hand. You're holding it.
Can I let it go?
Thought
It drops to the
mage
ground
handed
and
it
cracks.
Oh, thank God. I pick up the rest of the arms. All right, let's go.
All
You
right.
should use the
before we
arms to
leave,
hold the crystal.
Mr. Lich, what should we call you?
By his name.
Capacus.
Yeah, you have his name.
Capacus. I'm on view.
I wasn't
We
sure we got his name
Call
right.
you by your first name or
Let's call him Mungbeer.
Call you call you Packy
You can call me Kappa.
Kappa? Okay. Yeah.
Capybara.
No killing anyone.
well, it is a.
If anyone gets in my way and attacks me, I will defend myself.
Don't worry, no,
Yeah.
we'll get in your way in the
I'm not
base.
saying yeah. Okay, that's
It'll be okay.
different. You can
just
defend yourself.
Recreate themselves.
You can defend yourself. I'm just saying no.
Yeah, and technically speaking, he could kill someone over and over and over and over again. It won't make a difference in the dungeon.
I mean, really, we're just putting a lich against vampires. It's a win-win for us.
We should
I just
probably warn
wanted to
that
make sure
not
that the parameters of the contract were duly noted.
Well, he duly doesn't care.
You can tell
That was
he
all duly
only
noted.
cares about the magic itself and his gaining knowledge of magic. And he is specifically fascinated by portals.
Also, happen to share a fascination airships.
used them. They're sufficient, but portals are so much quicker and better.
They
He's got a
are.
point.
Do you happen to know the mechanics of operating one?
No, those usually have to be the air elementalists.
Well,
Most of the
there's
airships are
those.
created by the old Elven tribe, worshipping the Air Titan.
Okay.
I believe the Earth, our ancient brethren, a couple of them may have figured out how to make a few limited copies, but for the most part, all of the airships were taken from the elves when they exterminated them.
All right.
So you
Next
know
step,
the
Arcane.
Quel'Ath are
Yeah,
back in this world.
The Quel'Ath are in this world again.
Yes.
Yes.
They are just like cockroaches. They keep coming back.
Yeah, you just can't kill them. They're just relentless.
Oh no, you can kill them fairly easily,
Oh, I'm just saying they still
but you
they come
can't get
back.
rid of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You hear that, Hitala?
They're infinite.
I got rid
Can't
of
beat
mine.
them, might as well join them, right? I mean,
He said you could kill them easily. You can't get rid of all of them. I mean, you can get rid of one or two, but not all of them.
I think we've gotten rid of a lot more than one or two. But yeah, I agree with
We go to the dungeon.
All right, you open your way to the dungeon, and he's like, "Ooh," and he's actually looking at it. That's not one of mine.
Did
That's
you
not
have
even a
one?
key.
Say
Yeah.
what?
What was that?
It was
Sorry.
made.
These aren't the kind you
what'd you
made.
say,
It's a
Charles?
save the key.
No, that's not a key, but it does the same thing. That's neat.
Are the ones we
It was
have
made by
actual ancient,
A dungeon.
or these ones are remade ones?
You don't know. This is the one to the dungeon, the one that the dungeon gave you.
We can show him the
Oh,
other
that's
keys.
true.
If we have them. I don't know where they are.
We have
You'll have a bunch of
several.
keys.
We have several on us.
We have keys to go a lot of places.
We just don't have a key ring.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, once he's in the dungeon, he's like, "Oh, ooh, that feels weird." It's like the library.
Yeah, this place
Oh yeah,
is
it's
alive.
the same game.
It is alive. But
All of a sudden, you see him go slack-jawed.
Oh, he must have left his
Just
body.
die?
Booting?
No,
Is
guys.
he rebooting?
A few minutes later, okay, neat. This is a living creature, and it's awake.
He communed with the worm.
Yeah. Guess we could have.
Why? That was faster.
He
Yeah,
walks
that-
to the corner,
make more sense.
and he sits there thinking for a second, and he stares intently at the wall, and a door appears on the wall.
Did that go to the library? Because that'd be great.
He opens the door up, and inside of it is a room that looks almost exactly like the room y'all were just in, but it's lined with bookshelves and things like that.
In its former glory.
Is this your
Or at
old
least the
room that
group.
used to be there?
All the books are blank because he can't actually remember what was in them.
Just bits and pieces.
Fall to my knees. No!
Something about frostbite.
He's
Corey, you could have done
recreated
this
his
the whole
old
time.
laboratory, and he walks in. He's like, "Yeah, if you need anything, I'll be in here. Got any questions? That's fine. Just keep moving forward. I'll see if I can remember all the research on how to go through the defense system. I learned quite a bit during my time away, but it's been a while since I've put any thoughts in any order that seems like rationality. So I'm going to need to figure that out before I can give you the answer."
Yeah, I mean, 750 years of being taken over. Yeah, that kind of will do it to you.
And he's able to like walk around on his own now and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why, but I was imagining him like with no bottom half, and that like he was like crawling around.
Why? Why would you imagine that?
Because he was
You were
stuck on like a dais with the thing in
His
his
butt
chest.
was asleep.
More than likely, he'd just be floating along with his legs limply in the air. He does have fly spells and things like that, so
All right, I guess we need to go back to Glypherin and tell them that that place. Well, we may not have cleared the area. We need to go through the side areas.
We did go straight in the middle. Yeah.
mhm.
Let's go verify it's.
I was about to be like, we can go tell them it's done. They go in and
What?
open the door. Ah! There's creatures in here.
Real quick,
Right.
can we ask the
Go back.
dude what would? Can we
Say
ask the dude what happens to the creatures now that he's gone?
They're still just going to keep doing whatever their last command was. I don't know. I haven't commanded them in years.
Okay, thank you. Guess we'll go
I've
kill
only
them.
commanded about 10 of them in the last 50 years.
All right, I got what I wanted. Let's go.
All right, you get back to the room, and you're in the room with the ballistas, and you can see there's 2 doors on either side as well now that you didn't notice beforehand.
Should we check those out?
One on each side, just like the rooms before. One that was headed towards the barracks, and the other was heading towards the other room that you didn't identify.
Let's go to that one.
Say go to the left.
Oh, guys,
Fine.
the gnomes that we tied up and everything.
Yeah, they're sitting there.
Yeah, Eve was concerned.
They have some bruises and cuts on them, and one has a scar from where his hand was amputated.
My bad.
Hey, but he
But are
still
they
has his hand.
cognitive?
Yes,
But he still has his hand. So
they seem
I'm
to...
surprised.
What was that?
I'm surprised I was able to cut his hand off with a hammer.
No, you didn't cut it off. It was like hitting the
You
door.
knocked
It
his
had it
hand
through the
off
door.
with a door.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's still cutting a hand off with a hammer.
All right. They seem to be groggy, but they are regaining their consciousness.
I'm just gonna
Pinky, the inventor
pick
of the
them
original
up and then
slap
take
chop.
them to the door, and then leave them for the guards
Oh my god.
to take care of.
You'll get this rebel.
Outside, okay?
He comes out with the 4 of them. Hey, here's these idiots.
Hey, I found this. Here you go.
Somebody give them a hand.
Comes out all
I think
bloody.
these
and
are yours. Okay, so are you going to go to the left side from the first room or from the second room?
Second room.
All right. What are you going to do? The door's sitting there.
Is
Check
it
for
locked?
traps.
Roll.
Winky does a barrel roll.
Oof.
You do not detect any traps.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
But attempt to unlock it.
You unlock it, and the key falls out on the other side of the door.
Open the door up, pick up the key.
All right. You are
He turns
in
into
a mess hall.
Do we see anything? Is there anybody?
There's one zombie that's sweeping the floor and another zombie that's polishing the tables. And the zombie that's polishing the table, the cloth and its hand are gone, and it's just polishing the nub as it's working its way through the entire table.
This is the smoothest table in existence.
Except for where it's bored a hole through it.
So, do we want to take out the sweepy zombie or the polishy zombie?
Eve.
First, we should check if it regenerates. Cuts its leg off, and then we'll wait.
Somebody
Might
get
be
wax
the
on, wax off.
Quickest. She might be able to take him out in one hit.
Both
Could
of
have a
them?
competition between Winky and Eve to see.
Yeah. Now that would be interesting. All right, which one do you want, Winky? Eve,
Huh?
which one do you want?
She can't speak, but you can type.
Polish or sweep?
Wax on
Polish
or sweep
or
off.
sweep? Oh, she's taking a waxing zombie. Okay.
Right, she wants the polish
Yeah.
zombie.
I guess I have to do sweeper.
All right. Do whatever you're going to do to each one. All right, Winky, you critically hit it.
Okay. It's not that bad.
Eve, you critically hit it. So Eve did 44 damage and it detonates.
Man, Wiki, yours was.
You haven't even heard what mine had done.
Okay, what happened?
Yours outright just turns into mist when you hit it.
Like it's one apiece.
I don't know. I like the detonation. The detonation was a nice touch.
That's
You still
unfair. I
haven't
can't
proved
get
whether or not they regenerate because you both obliterated them.
Yeah, you see, this is why this is stupid. You guys.
What do you
There's a
mean?
doorway going towards the way the other door from the first room was going.
I open
Oh.
and I go to see if the door is
I'm
open.
pretty sure I can
It's
tell
not.
y'all that when I cast my wall of light spell, I didn't have any issues doing it.
Okay, well let's just
That
kill
should
all
be
of
at
them
least some
anyway.
kind
The
of.
door is locked, as far as you can tell, Winky.
Yeah, because you didn't have the little your deity. Thing,
Hold on.
so.
We're
Right.
not worried about getting caught anymore, are we?
No.
Okay.
I think we can handle all these.
Okay. You swing your hammer and it bounces off the door.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Were you trying to knock, or were you trying to?
He just forcefully knocked, yes.
Would you like me to try to?
Is the door? Does the door feel like the other doors that just weren't working?
No, it's made of ancient material.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it
I
have a
can't do any-
doorknob? Try the
It has a
doorknob.
lock, and it is locked.
You want to try to pick it, or do you want me to melt it?
I want to try shotgun the door first.
Okay.
So a car does have a key as well.
Yeah.
That's boring.
Just sit there, hold it up while you just like, okay.
Is that your lockpick?
Do you want to use? Do you want to use the key?
Grab the key.
You use the key?
Yeah.
All right, it unlocks.
I open the door.
Inside is a kitchen. There are
Oh,
three
maybe
zones
there's an
in the
oven.
kitchen.
Core, maybe there's an oven in here.
There is an oven, and it looks like
Maybe,
there's
you
burnt
never
cookies
know.
in there.
You never know.
Very, very burnt cookies.
Dirt Dork is playing Valheim.
One
there.
zombie has a bowl of water, and it is trying to clean a plate, and the plate keeps getting dirtier and dirtier because the zombie's rotting into the water.
The never-ending task.
Oh,
He's
poor
been
zombie.
polishing and trying to clean that bowl for several centuries.
Just take it out of the water, my guy.
Does somebody want to take care of these guys, or do you guys want us to do it again?
You and Eve.
Why don't you
Okay,
cut off
that's
its
fine.
hand?
Put it through the sink.
Roll damage, Winky.
Does it have a disposal?
I'm guessing it was a crit.
Yes, it was.
He uses his hammer as a, like, plunger to push him down through the disposal.
Again, it turns into a mist, the entire zombie.
I go to the next one.
Yep, critical hit.
I
And it
feel
turns
bad
into
for
a
the-
mist.
I know I'm obliterating these guys, but I'm gonna feel bad if I get max damage. I go to the next one. There's two, right?
Ooh.
Control Trinity, roll for confirmation.
Oh, get another 20. Come on. Rolling 20s up. Oh,
You knock the
I
head
would
off of
really
one and
love
into
it
the
if you
other.
rolled 3 20s in a row for that one.
That's the one.
completely vaporized. There's no mist. There's no nothing. It just gone.
All right. That one, instead of just turning into a mist, it exploded like a shotgun, ripping into the wall, tearing the wall apart.
You see, I can do the explosion thing too if I don't try.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty impressive. Like, not gonna lie. That was that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm over here, not over there.
All right, let's go to the other rooms.
Can we not make sure they won't regenerate? Like,
They're
thought that
dead.
was part of the plan.
Are you watching their blood particles, Winky? Have you
You
verified?
can't.
I
They're
see them.
all
I see
dead.
them. I see them going down the wall. They're merging back together.
That's how blood works.
Okay, how do you? We can't
Oh,
be
is
sure.
that- I didn't know that's how blood
They're not
works.
Liquid
Cool.
Metal Terminator.
I didn't know that's how blood works, but that's cool. Thanks for
It's how any
informing me.
liquid works.
All right, you're at the door to the barracks.
Oh, this is Eve's turn. Get the. We'll open it. The key.
Is the door locked?
The door is locked.
Does the key work?
She did
Keywords.
the key thing. She did the key thing.
Okay.
All right, the door opens up, and the zombies are doing exactly what they were previously.
Can we get this over with and send a fireball in there or something?
You
Okay.
want a fireball? Okay.
Eve's got this.
No,
Yep,
Eve-
Eve's
Eve
doing
said
her
no.
thing.
Okay.
You critically hit.
You're punching him?
She's trying to see if they regenerate.
Okay.
All right, you punch it, and you punch a chunk off of it.
3 damage punches a chunk.
Wait for time. I love it. That's
It doesn't
Great
even react
communication.
when you did that. It just continues about its bit day, and then finally, after about a minute or two, nothing happens, and it's still doing its thing.
On a day.
What? Nothing happened.
oh, can you imagine if that was your last task? Like eventually the water just starts shooting through you through erosion.
You critically hit.
Why would somebody's tasks be to use the bathroom?
And it explodes. There's 4 more in the room.
Use a.
Oh,
Your
you want
heal-
us to
your
help?
Infect heal would just obliterate all of them.
Oh,
Plus,
it would
we
also
can-
help us.
Plus, we can also use some healing too.
Yeah.
There may be more dragons. We don't know.
All of them disintegrate in the healing.
Fun. Can we say we split up and then just demolish every single enemy without problem? By ourselves?
Well, this
The
was
barracks is the last room.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, wait, really?
yeah. It looks like Eve had a higher body count than you.
Yeah.
No, because I killed 1 and then I killed 3, which is the same.
Oh, but
But she killed one in that other room too, and then she killed 4 in this room. So
Mhm.
has more kills than you.
and she
I
did
killed
it
2
with like,
towers.
but she did it with like one spell.
Hey, the king
so-
is back. Sorry.
Are y'all done?
No, we'll be ripping Winky for the next 2
At the end.
in game. So, but as far as killing zombies, yes.
All right. As y'all are about to leave the dungeon, the fortress, you hear the Lich King. Guys,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
you forgot the 2 that were in the laboratory. They were
Oh
standing
yeah,
there
the
like
laughing
people.
guys.
Uh oh.
It's the dark. You lie. You said the barrack is the last place.
It was the last place you haven't searched.
I jump on,
I go running.
I jump
I go
on
run and kill
midnight.
them real quick.
I
He's
jump
too-
on midnight and I beat Winky there and I kill
Ooh,
both of them.
he's
before
got
they
You
get
something.
can't do that because I'm faster than you
I
anyway.
think he's faster than
there.
midnight.
Not on
All right,
midnight.
We got to give her a
Winky's
chance
faster
for
than
rebuttal.
midnight.
I'm the fastest here.
So the two of you each get there and get one.
Yeah, midnight's got a 50 movement speed, so I don't think you're faster than
I
her.
got a 30 and I can double it. can also-
He casts a spell and kills him from a distance.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah. She exploded one.
Instantaneous.
One. The one
I
that a
get the
card was
last
going
one.
for.
No,
No.
I get there
was
first, so I get the
faster.
last one.
I was. No, you don't.
Cast
You
again.
don't
Eve.
understand.
You should have swung your
Midnight
hammer.
has
she
two
did it again.
movement
Arguing
speeds.
over
She
who
can
gets
move
to kill
100
them,
feet.
He just went bang bang.
It says, moving on.
Little less talk and a
A
lot
little more action. There you
A little
go.
bit more divine lance.
Come trotting up on midnight.
You know.
Nice play, Eve. Nice play.
All right, you go back outside and find them treating the wounded gnomes.
Are their faces just like scraped off?
Like Eve wants to help with the treatment.
I'm just giving a side eye to Winky. It's like every time I look at one of the dwarf's faces, it's like it's because she pushed the door.
All right. Eve healed them all completely.
If a card really does that, every time I turn my head around and lift my helmet, show him back of my head.
Head
Oh
right
yeah,
back
I knew it. He
around.
was ashamed. I knew he was ashamed.
And anyone else who needs more healing can get that 37 too, because it's area of effect.
Oh, I feel new.
Get a little bit more to go.
All needs to basically her healing.
Nah, you can get that while you sleep.
As
bud.
we're walking out, I just want to walk in next to Anita. I'm like, hey, you just spelled me at any time.
Forget about
I was
that.
like injured this whole time too. You could have healed me at any point. You just
Yeah.
Did I do something to you?
Well, check out this new thing I can do. I
Yeah.
figured out how to do this.
Okay.
So watch.
I'm watching. Okay.
All right. So you see this in a
Yeah.
form of like a glass shield. I thought
Ooh,
you'd
what is
like
it?
appreciate
What is it?
this.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Can I punch it? I'm gonna try
So
punching it.
well, if you do that, it's gonna hurt you.
I have already
because it's
punched.
gonna blow. Okay. Well, that would mean that it has a hardness to
It's going to
4
break. when he
HP.
punches.
It's gonna break. So it does a 1d4 worth of damage.
But he gets a reflex save now.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
He punches this and then he dance moves out of the way.
Yeah.
That would be a failure by
Working on
2.
the
So
moves.
you take 12 points of damage.
Ah! Can you heal me?
Hey, Eve. Oh yeah, I could heal. I will heal.
Glass shield. That's interesting. I've never considered glass for my.
Why they're doing this? I go back to tell the people we're finished.
Hey, but Core, those dance moves, man. I see why he didn't dispel you. They were some. I was enjoying it. It was pretty good dance
It was
moves.
enthralling.
Yeah, you were getting it.
And Core, just for your information, it is an arcane spell.
The dance thing or the
glass shield.
glass
Okay,
shield?
yeah.
It's
Oh,
pretty
so
nice.
is that something that he can learn too? That's actually.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
uncontrollable dance. You can't anywhere close to cast that.
Yeah.
That's a level 8 spell.
Oh, I can cast it, but only on myself.
Oh, and the other thing with the shield is it's a reflex. It's a reflex, so it's like you just throw it up like it's essentially the shield spell.
Yeah,
with a
It's the shield spell, but it also
does damage.
explodes once they hit you.
Mhm.
I've got something similar, and I'll cast mine.
That's cool. I don't think I'm gonna hit you though.
Sure, you don't.
No,
I'll
that
do
looks
it.
that looks burny.
Go ahead. It is full fire that you're gonna punch now, Car.
The guards are probably so weirded out by this. You're just punching each other after taking on a dungeon.
I'll do it.
They just know us as just random
It's
crazy people.
it's the adrenaline is still coursing.
All right, so I punch your shield cord.
It blasts the car so far back, he's back in the dungeon, and then the door closes.
Take 6
I don't have
damage.
any reflexes or anything like that.
No.
You just
You have
literally
no
punch
reflex.
fire.
I didn't know it'd be hot.
It was on
That's
fire.
really cool.
Uh,
Put it out.
No, Car, I feel like that ranks up there with drowning yourself.
Wait, what?
This water's wet.
I can breathe underwater. What are you talking about?
You can once.
But not for long.
All right. Well, I don't know. After I
Take a
passed out
breath
that one
underwater.
time, it seemed to work afterwards. I don't know what happened.
I really hope this.
Well, let's just call that one a fluke.
So,
Yeah.
I assume Hitala has
Well, see,
left
the
us.
difference is that fire shield is a level 4 spell.
Yes.
I've already left to go tell the people that hired us to that we've done the job.
It even stick
Thought he
around
was
to
our
put me
spokesman.
put me out of fire. Okay.
Because that glass shield is a cantrip.
Pretty decent. Or cantrip.
And it
That's
can
why
be
it's a reflex save.
it can be heightened up to 9th level, where it would be
I'll
a hardness of
yeah.
12 and
I'll
a
never get
32
That's-
HP.
That's
All right.
actually really good for a cantrip. But like you said, what level you can heighten up the class shield?
Taken.
9th.
He could.
Right now, the
Yeah.
highest I can get it is at 7th, which would be hardness of 10 and 24 HP points.
I'll eventually max out at 8. That'll be
Which so like if you heighten it to 10, so that negates 10 damage of like a hit, right?
Right.
But
No.
you'll take the rest. So how does that work?
Cantrips are automatically heightened to your max level.
Oh, okay.
That's why her Divine Lance does so much more, because it's a cantrip as well.
Okay, that
very,
makes sense.
very well.
So like for the
Thanks for clarifying that.
so like for the glass shield, does that negate that amount of damage? So
It
they'll
doesn't
take
negate
like
any damage. It gives you a bonus to your armor class, like the regular shield does. But when they hit you, it explodes the shield, causing a chance to do damage to them.
It's basically literally what it says it is, a glass shield.
Basically, literally what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
basically literally basically.
Yep, he's exactly correct.
It's basically spike armor for Minecraft.
Just like
No,
basically,
just-
literally,
For a
Eve got more
one-shot.
kills in the last battle than you.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually pretty cool.
Winky tells the people about everything is being done, and they're happy with it, and they're happy that you managed to save all the guards that were kidnapped.
Much rejoicing.
It's a
Dave.
good thing. A good thing we brought them all back in one piece, right? you know what I'm saying?
That guy was in
One
two, but
piece.
We're going to stop here because that's 10 o'clock. Tonight, I don't know who to give bonus to because everything was so horrible for that one entire stretch of what to do with the dragon that meant absolutely nothing because y'all whooped its butt.
we're adding to the
Dragon was
RP.
so below y'all.
You warned us.
The only two people
so
that hit it
much.
were me and Eve.
I warned you specifically that the dragon was not a challenge at all other than its regeneration after one round.
Well,
And immediately Winky teleported in and blew up the thing that was making it regenerate.
Yeah, because you kept warning us.
Yeah,
well, I would like to
Even
nominate,
matter.
if I can nominate, rewarding Eve since Winky was weaker than her in this
From
challenge.
killing more.
Yeah, I mean,
She got.
She is the
lost.
MVP of this game.
I'm gonna give Winky a hero point and 100 experience for taking out the crystal, and I'm gonna give Eve 100 experience points and a hero point for the same thing, for being a real badass all night long.
There you go. She got the highest amount of kills.
That is true.
Yes, with
I
her
think, you know,
ritual,
honestly,
she's easily able to handle everything in here by herself, technically.
I think Eve has a higher dragon count than Winky does. I
At
know
this
she's
point.
taken out 2.
Yeah.
She
she
got the
hasn't.
red and
She
she.
does not. I've taken out.
Yeah.
How many have you
Yeah.
taken
Winky
out?
took out like 3 in one fight.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
But just once.
Those are like big ones.
But they were all at once around him.
They were babies. They're baby dragons.
I bet if Eve was surrounded by 3 dragons, she could take them out too.
All right, we're going back to the to that citadel.
What?
Southern Kingdom.
Just go get as many dragons as we can.
That's gonna be the end of it right now, alright?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. Bye, everybody.
We'll pick it back up next
Bye.
week. See you guys.